I'ma taste you cause you look tasty. Don't keep me waiting up. And stop playing. Stop playing. When you walk through time stop. And me you keep on. And stop playing. Stop playing.
Girl, you always playing with it. Always talking about it. So
Yo, what's good? What's good? We in the building. Sorry for the delay. We on a snow delay. We want to thank everybody for checking in. We got about 40 people up here. Nataya, Lucky J, Pernell, Tamika's in the building. Nunu's in the building.
what's up, everybody? What's up?
And let me put the camera on my man right quick. Yeah, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. The great Bink B is in the building. The great Bink B is in the building. I know y'all see him. If you don't know who Bink B is, you need to know. You're gonna know after tonight. We're gonna have some 80s talk. You gotta be you should be over what would you say, Bink? At least 35, right?
I mean, you don't gotta be 35 to tune in, because we can take you to school.
We're gonna take you to school. Let me give the young people a shout out. This is Courtney Love in the building. Y'all know who Courtney is. She's slightly young, so she doesn't know about this talk.
I'm in my prime.
You in your prime?
I'm in my prime.
We about to
it's cool though. We could take her to school though. You know what I'm saying?
We could take her to school.
I probably already know though.
She probably when you was born in the 80s?
No, I was born
she was born in the 90s.
Born in the 90s. Oh.
So she might not know shit.
1990, not the 90s. 1990. It's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good year.
That's a good year.
She don't know what whipping 7 out of 6 is.
Nope, I don't.
She has no clue. She don't know.
She don't know what whipping 7 out of 6. That's being nice if you whip 7 out of 6.
Right. If you whip 7 out of 6.
That's really still strong.
Thank you, Pernell. Hey,
If you do
Nataya.
it that way, you know what I'm saying? I know back in the days,
Now, you born and raised New Haven.
Yeah.
Was you a part of that street life?
Of course.
That street.
I don't really want to glorify it. But
no, I'm not glorifying it, because some
life.
young cats was like, yo, I'm gonna check y'all out tonight because I want to know what that 80s life was about.
Oh man, it was a glorious time, man. It was good and bad though.
Yeah, it was a lot of goods and bad. It was. Yo, you ever be out there and be like, damn, yo, look at this shit.
All the time.
Look what we out here doing. We got pockets full of money, but shit is like Jurassic Park out this motherfucker.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like compared to then and now, it's like totally different.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never imagined it would have been like it is today from back then.
From back then, right?
Yeah.
Because you had, I don't know. I know I came up here in '88. And when I came up here, shit was in a frenzy.
Yeah, I was locked up, I believe, 88 or 89.
You was locked up in '89?
Not for no big bid. I had that little skid bid.
Right.
89, 88, or 90. I don't remember the year.
But see, that was a part of it. Yeah. Like if you was getting money, you expected to go away for a little hot minute. You come home, but you came home and jumped right back in that shit.
I was raised by like a different type of breed of people from there is today. Like I was raised young. I came off the porch very, very, very
Like
young.
how old was you when you came off?
Probably.
I came out at 13.
Yeah, I would say I was about 13. I was
right.
about 13.
Now, when y'all say come off the porch, is that cold for something?
It's like, it means like, you know, like,
Feds?
I'm going to break it down.
I'm saying, like, is that cold for, like, y'all was, like, in the streets doing stuff, or?
I'm going to give you what off the porch means.
School.
Off the porch means you on the porch or you in your window looking out at people doing.
Right.
And then one day you say, you know what, I'm going to go out there off the porch and join them.
Right.
That's what off the porch means.
Okay.
But the off the porch, you start out, you just don't come off the porch and start getting money. You got to feel shit out first.
99% of the time you won't, but sometimes you could. Sometimes you can just get thrown right in the lion's den. Sometimes it can happen,
depending on who you know.
Right, depending on who got it.
It depends on your family and who you connected to or who you with. You know how they raise you.
Right. Now, Courtney, when I started out, I'm gonna give you a little schooling. When I started out, I was getting 50 packs, and I had to bring back 350. and then I got promoted where I had to bring back 300. Do you understand what I'm saying, Courtney? Do you know anything about what that means?
Hold on. So we talking like
we talking that life. We're not mentioning no names because
life. Or we talking
we
about
hustling life,
just fun 80s life, or
the
just
80s
It
fun
sound
life.
like y'all talking about hustling life.
No. The hustling was a part of the fun.
I mean, we could talk about both. We could talk about roller skating and just
roller
and just
skating,
being kids, and we could talk
Well, I
about
don't know
street
how it
life.
was in the
it's
80s,
however you
so
wanna-
I'm
where
just
you want to
listening
go,
to y'all.
what the viewers want.
Right?
Listening to y'all,
Whatever the
'cause I don't
viewers
know.
want, we're gonna go there.
I mean, the roller skating. You couldn't go roller skating if you didn't have a couple of dollars.
Well, I mean, you started off being a kid first. I mean,
Right.
all was
Okay.
kids first. I mean, but if we want to go dive and go straight in, we can dive and go straight in. It's up to you.
Yeah, we can't say no names because we don't want to indict nobody.
Nah. Well, the statute of limitation for just doing a little BS. What, we can't curse? Or we can't
Nah, you can curse. Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
What's the horn for?
Nah, the horn is for the niggas. A name. We hit the
So they
horn.
won't
Oh,
get
we can't say the
indicted.
N-word?
No, you can say nigga, shit, fuck, anything you want. Like I can say, for example, Dr. Natalia, fuck you. I can say
The statute of
Yeah.
limitations for murder never's up, but the statute of limitation for like selling drugs and stuff like that, you know, that ain't. You can't go to jail for doing something in the 80s.
Right. I don't know the feds.
Well, yeah, because it's 2018, so I would think not. But you know,
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you sold drugs in the 80s, and first of all, the feds wasn't really coming down on people in the 80s.
No, you don't think so?
Not out here in Connecticut. They ain't really start coming to the 90s. I believe the Jungle Brothers probably was the first fed case in New Haven.
I heard about that.
And that was probably 90, 91, maybe around there.
I was already gone then.
Maybe around that time.
I was
know the
already
date,
gone.
But but everybody from them cases.
I mean,
Cases are over
you know
with.
what? You know when I first saw them, I saw them in a Dapper Dan magazine in Harlem one day. I was down there, and it was like, you know, because he had all of Jersey, Connecticut, New York, Philadelphia, and I saw them cats, and I was like, oh shit, them cats is from New Haven, Connecticut. I don't know them, but I know of them. You know what I'm saying? So, Courtney, what I meant when I said 350 off of a pack, meaning the cat would give me a 50 pack.
okay.
50 pack of dimes. Those was 500. 350 of it go back to him.
And you
150
keep the
go to
rest.
me.
Okay.
All shorts come out of mine.
Okay.
You-
So meaning like if you gave somebody credit and they never.
If I
paid it
get
back,
no
you taking
credit.
that
If somebody said, yo, let me get can I get 2 for 18? That comes out of me. That comes out of my 150.
hit? Got it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Okay.
So then when I got promoted, it was 300. Bring back 300. Now if you rocking, you can knock 5 or 6 of them off in a night, and you good. And we talking 15-year-old and 16-year-old
Wait,
cats.
Ashanti Stamp said, "Wait, y'all really talking about flipping 8 balls?"
No. Wasn't no 8.
It wasn't nobody
No,
selling
wasn't-
8
no,
balls
wasn't
like that.
nah, no, there wasn't selling-
that was
Nah.
8 balls.
8 balls
That's
was,
a new.
was
That's a new wave thing.
you was
type of
giving
thing.
8 balls away.
Yeah,
that
was
was
sniffing 8 balls back.
Yeah,
in
you
the day.
sniffing
Back
8
in the
ball.
days, it was cool to sniff blow.
Yeah, to do coke.
And then-
Right. You was luxury if you sniffed
Yeah,
back then.
that was considered the cool thing to do, to sniff. And then because we
Yeah,
wasn't,
I heard like coke for y'all was like weed for our generation.
well, not really for my generation, but the older people that was in front of me.
Yeah.
We see them sniffing coke, and it was like, oh, they sniffing coke. That was like, you were considered a baller.
Yeah, you was a baller if you
could-
sniff.
Yeah,
if you
they
have
well,
an
they
8
say it's
ball,
a rich
yeah.
man's drug. So
Yeah, you know how rappers brag about having an ounce of weed, a
Right.
smoke?
Right.
If you had an 8 ball of coke in your belt, you was considered, cool
Okay.
back then. That
You
was
could
the
you
thing.
could even sniff that shit in front of somebody while you're having a conversation. And that shit was like,
What? And
yeah,
it was
like,
normal?
Like we talking right now, I'd be like, yo, yeah, I'm saying, you know
Most
what I'm
of
saying?
them people end up graduating into being dope fiends and
Right.
bass heads. Most of them people, they didn't understand.
Right.
They were setting themselves up
Up
for the
for
big
failure,
one.
yeah.
They didn't really understand.
Rashida,
that.
what up?
Wow.
What up, everybody from the check-in?
thank you for checking in.
Yeah, thanks for checking in. we
I-
got DJ Bink B is in the house. Y'all know who he
I
is.
believe back then the money flow was so plentiful.
Yeah.
They didn't think they would be broke tomorrow.
Right.
So just to blow money, sniffing and stuff back then, it was like, Nah, I'm not gonna be no bass head. Like
Right.
they didn't know. They really didn't understand it was an addictive drug that they was getting hooked on. I believe. You know what I'm saying?
You know what else is
Wait,
crazy?
Lucky J said he's sniffing right now.
He might be. It ain't cool now if you sniff. You ain't
that's
shit if you sniff now. You ain't shit.
Yeah, like
Some shit gonna end up missing out the house.
Kept to yourself.
No, you know what?
To each his own. I wouldn't suggest you try it. That's a drug you just not gonna shake.
Really?
You're not gonna shake that drug.
Yeah, you ain't shaking that.
You think you're gonna have some fun
You
for
know-
the night?
You know what was crazy?
You
You know what was crazy too? When you was young like that and you was out there in them streets, you didn't think about police. You just thought about getting money, getting a lot of it. Like you thought, like you knew police. Like somebody would have to come through and say, "Yo, they out here, yo, one time," or some shit like that. But you didn't think about it like getting busted. But I saw cats get busted, and them motherfuckers would get a $50,000 bond and be out in an hour.
I see somebody commenting FDC. That's my old crew back in the days.
Oh, FDC?
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all was dancers back then, right?
Nah, I don't know.
No, break dancing and shit. I heard.
Not FDC.
What did FDC stand for?
It stands for Foundation Crew.
Okay.
It started from the streets. I mean, I could talk a little bit about it now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say no names.
Yeah, because we don't want nobody.
I'm not gonna try to put nobody away, but I could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But FDC was a jug crew. Me and a couple of my friends had started back in the days that I'm not proud of.
Right.
We had a stamp. We had a stamp called Foundation.
On the bags.
Yeah.
Whew, that was some good cocaine there, boy.
So
you stamp it.
Foundation Crew. So and then eventually I started rapping and shit, and then I just started rapping about it.
Nah, I thought like Kia laughing about y'all said dancers. Nah, I thought it was because I forgot when I came up here in New York at that time, crack was crazy.
Yeah.
Up here, powder was crazy.
Exactly.
But up here, people was putting it in bags.
Exactly. We were doing capsules up here too.
Yeah, you was doing capsules, but
and it was doing like pony packs. It was like a little piece of paper, and you got to know how to fold it.
Right.
You got to fold it and stuff. And they was doing like aluminum foil packs.
Right.
Like
Shout out to the FDC.
Foil,
I am so lost right now. Like
no, don't be lost, young child.
We're schooling you.
Young child, don't be lost. We're gonna
I know nothing about this drug stuff. Like,
no, but you got to understand now. Motherfuckers was dancing. All that was, that was all 80s shit. People was
Nah, but to be honest with you, back then it was if you knew how to dance, you was cool. Gangsters didn't mind dancing back in the days.
right.
Nowadays, it's like this image is up. I ain't dancing.
Yeah, motherfucker ain't mine.
Right.
You know, I came up in the era where if you had some type of skill, you was considered cool. Before we got into the streets,
right?
We wanted the guy that knew how to fight. The guy that knew how to play football good, the guy that was cock diesel, was considered the cool guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you know how to dance, you got some certain moves, you was considered dope.
Right.
If you know how to draw graffiti, you was dope. If you know how to rap, you was dope. If you was hip hop, you was dope.
Okay.
Yeah, hip hop was serious back then.
Yes.
Because y'all had your share of rappers coming up here.
Yes.
Hanging out. Yes. Trying to be around the crews.
Actually, New Haven, Connecticut is the first place where somebody got murdered at a rap concert. Rest in peace, Mike Younger.
That
That's
happened?
the first place somebody got murdered at a rap concert in history was right here at the New Haven Coliseum.
Wow.
And that
Really?
was,
I did not know that.
I'm not
I didn't
sure.
know that either.
I believe it was the Fresh Fest. I believe it was the Fresh Fest back then.
And somebody got murdered.
It was the Fresh Fest or was the Raise on Hell tour? Or it was one of those. I think it was the Fresh
Because I
Fest.
came up here when Heaven them did the what was the name of that tour they came up here on? That was called Fresh Fest?
I don't know, because Fresh Fest, the lineup was Fat Boys, LL.
Fat Boys, LL, Heavy D and the Boys, Salt and Pepper, the White Boys.
That might have been
That might have been
the Raise on Hell tour.
It fucked me
I
up.
don't remember if it was the Raise on Hell tour or the Fresh
Right.
Fest. Because
It
Run
was-
DMC was the headliners.
Run DMC, Heavy D and the Boys, Salt
Benjamin
and Pepper.
Harris and Tanya Black and Kenny Washington, they all saying Fresh Fest.
Yeah, it
Fresh
was
Fest,
Fresh
okay.
Fest. It was
What
Fresh
fucked
Fest.
me up was this was my first time in New Haven. So up in the rafters, all these motherfuckers start walking through. Hundreds of them. I was like, what the fuck's
More
going
than
on?
likely it was the Ville.
New Hallville Dogs.
Yes.
So somebody who was from Hum Hills, that's the Dogs right there. I was like,
Yes.
oh, that was a New Hallville Dogs. I was
the,
like,
the Fresh Fest wasn't in the Dog Crew days though.
Okay.
The Fresh Fest was the Dog Crew was a little bit earlier than the Fresh Fest.
Oh
Okay.
wait, Mo Carrington
Yes.
said something about the Kings of Rap tour.
Kings of Rap tour Thanksgiving.
But
what year? What year was that? It was 80s?
Definitely was the 80s.
It was 80s. Okay.
That was like one of the first guys
Somebody
I
said,
ever heard
Manny
that got
said,
killed.
when the Coca-Cola suits and MGM velour suits.
That was, Benetton,
Yo.
Benetton clothes.
Yo,
That was
Natea
out.
Natea said a little while ago there was a lot of unprotected sex going on back then.
Oh, yeah.
So no condoms was no condoms.
No condoms. Everybody was raw.
Because the only disease of back
Nobody was
then-
scared to get burnt.
Right.
Nobody was scared of
nobody
that.
was Coco, nobody was scared to get burnt.
Yeah, I remember you saying before back in the day, getting burnt was like a passage. Like you.
No, for me, it was that meant I was getting ass. I got burnt.
I'm not saying it's cool, though, but nobody's just scared. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Yo, hold on, Bink. Have you ever been burnt?
Nah. Nah, you know what?
He said it with a big smile on it.
Yo.
I caught crabs before back in the days.
Okay. Crab.
You know
Now,
what I'm
let me
saying?
see which words. Crabs or burnt. Crabs might be a little worse.
It's like little bugs and shit.
Right, Chris. Crabs, you got to do a lot of process for that shit.
Oh man, I couldn't shake it off. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was lint on my washcloth. I didn't, but it was
Oh,
crabs.
so you can actually see them?
Yo.
You can actually see them?
I was young. I asked my big brother. I was going, man, I'm keep washing up, man. I got this
Oh,
lint.
motherfuckers are itchy
I got
too.
this lint on my washcloth. Itching. I didn't know it was crabs. You got crabs.
Look at Kia said my niggas used to crack up when they was burning. It was funny. I don't know why it was so funny. You had a fucking venereal disease, but it was funny. So that when them New Hallville dogs came through there,
I was a kid. I was a child. I was actually in the junior dogs.
so what was the reason? Was that to say we here?
Nah, the dog crew started like New Hallville. No disrespect to no.
Right. No
Neighborhood.
disrespect.
But at that time, New Hallville was the biggest
Crew
of guys that stuck together as one
in the city.
By far.
Who would you say was getting the most money?
Well, back then in the dog crew days, it wasn't about money. It was just about gangs. You
Okay,
know, my gang
okay.
Against this gang, it wasn't about people ain't start getting introduced to like really getting money to like way after the dogs.
Okay,
I mean, I'm sure there was drug
So
dealers
the dogs
out there,
like what,
but that was
82, 83, something like that?
probably around 83, around 83, 84, 82
okay,
in that
okay.
era. I was a child.
Okay,
But I know
okay.
the stories. I know how the dog crew started and all that stuff. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
That fucked me up when I saw that. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That
Somebody-
wasn't. If you was at that concert, like late '80s,
It had to be like 80.
It wasn't the dogs. It was just the Ville.
It was just the Ville.
It was just the Ville.
Because I hadn't started coming up
That
here
was
yet.
my generation. The
Okay.
dogs was before my generation.
It was just the Ville.
Yes.
Okay. And
The
that
island
was
used to be deep too.
who?
The island used to be deep back in the days too. Back in the days when you go to a basketball game or something like the Hill House and Cross game at the Coliseum or at Southern Connecticut when they play, if you see a crew or somebody coming deep,
Right.
it's the Ville or it's the island.
So I'm so glad you're here.
Not
Cause
saying that other
Carrington just
neighborhoods
said
didn't
that. He
have
said it
their
was the
stuff
football
together, but
games.
when you see people coming deep, it started with the Ville, and then the island came out of nowhere. The island was always deep, so you never knew nobody from the island. But when you see somebody deep and it's not the Ville, it has to be the island.
okay.
They kind of like just stayed in their projects, and you never see them until they come out to a basketball game.
Right.
Like, who the hell is all these motherfuckers?
Right,
Gotta
right,
be
right.
the island.
David
That's how it
Guest is
worked for me.
saying Hill Brothers first, then the dogs.
The Hill brothers.
Wait. Who are the Hill Brothers? Now we talk. If you just join us, we talking. We got DJ Bink in the house.
The Hill. This how it started in the Ville.
Now hold up. Are you accurate with this '80s talk? Cause we
I'm accurate.
okay.
Can't nobody say I don't know what I'm talking about
Right.
or try to test me or try to say
Right.
I wasn't there or I don't know. Like I was raised by the dogs. Like, you know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Dennis Smith and all them back in the days, all them. I can say them names like that because they was actually in the newspaper. They actually got jobs by being the dogs.
Really?
I'll get into that later.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
what happened was the Ville always was deep. You had up the hill, which was from Sheffield Avenue. They had some projects up there on Division Street. You know what I'm saying? And they had like the Hill brothers. That was considered guys from up the hill. They call it up top now in the Ville.
Okay.
Now up the hill.
Oh, so that's not the Hill Congress Avenue the Hill.
No.
Nah, they had
okay.
Hillside Posse back in the days, but that was like kind of in my generation.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But I can't really tell you too much history of the Hill.
Ella Jackson said it was the Dogs first and then the Tribe second.
Well, what?
I don't know. That's
As far as coming as crews in the 80s?
Nah. I'm gonna break down where the Dogs came from. I'm gonna stay on there, then we can go get into something else.
New Horville Dogs.
New Horville Dogs.
Okay.
It was the Hill Brothers, which was up the hill. Everybody that lived from Sheffield up, they call it now up the hill is considered up top. When you hear somebody say I'm from up top, that means up the hill in the Ville. Mm-hmm. Then you had everybody like from Bassett Street, Winchester Avenue, all the way down to the Mulhole.
And Tally Jones mentioned Ashman Street, the Tribe.
That wasn't even called the Tribe then.
Oh, it wasn't.
That was just Aspen Street Projects.
Maybe Tally might be a little too young. He might be a little too.
That was just Aspen Street Projects, but they was some dangerous guys.
Now when I came up here, not
even the Dogs.
Well, those are projects that were real low. They were like short projects.
They had low rises and high rises.
Now that's where John Daniels and all that. That's over there, right?
You know where the Q house is at?
Yeah.
No.
Behind the Q house and in front of the Q house. Behind the Q houses had like the high rises. Where you see like a big vacant lot of just land over there. That used to be the high rises.
Okay.
And then in front, going all the way from
Jaleel, what's good?
there all the way up to Dixwell Avenue was the low rises.
Shout out to my girl Arlette. That's why I met Arlette when I first came up here.
And they was definitely rough. Nobody, I'm not saying Aspen Street Projects wasn't deep like the Ville, but nobody knows because Aspen Street Projects, they stayed in Aspen Street Projects. You could not go in Aspen Street Projects.
If you wasn't from there.
I don't care who you are. You couldn't be from the Ville, Dogs, whatever. You could not go in Aspen Street Projects without getting pressed. I almost got my Pumas taken over there.
Now, Courtney,
by being dumb.
Pressed means...
I know what pressed means.
I'm figuring pressed means you're getting pushed up on.
I know what pressed means.
And the Pumas almost ran...
no, that's absolutely right. Because even though I was like, like
Courtney, what area you was from back then?
I grew up in the Ville.
Okay, never ran, never will.
Yeah, but I'm gonna salute the whole New Haven. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. Should I go back to where the Dogs came from, or should we just jump into something else?
Nah, you could, because where the Dogs came from will bring you into other areas of the city.
All right, okay. So it started with the Hill Brothers and all of them was up the hill, and then the Ville was once separated. They had down the hill and they had up the hill. Down the hill was just villains. Nobody said we this or we that, Only one
they was what now?
They just villains.
Nobody
actually had a villain. The name
that's the things that hurt
you. The Ville at that time was West Eye Do or Die Boys, which was on West Ivy Street.
Say it again?
West Eye Do or Die Boys.
What's so funny, Rob?
Because I never heard this. I've been up here all this time and I never heard this stuff.
The West Eye Do or Die Boys was like that
now.
street on West Ivy Street. They had like a little club over there called Carissa's over there. It was hustlers.
Would the West Eye Do or Die Boys fuck you up?
Oh yeah, they'll fuck you up. You don't fuck with the West Eye Do or Die Boys either.
Okay.
I mean, because all the Ville dudes, and I hear the stories from my big brothers and them. They all came up together, so they all know each other.
Right.
It's just that we over here and y'all over there, and we ain't together. It was kind of like the Hill was at one time before they turned into
like
HBO.
It was little gangs inside gangs.
Before the Hill turned into HBO, the Hill was separated, and then now the Hill is even separated now too. They got the West Side and the other side, and it's separated like that. But back in the days, the Ville was kind of separated. Everybody knew each other. Up the hill, down the hill. Then one day,
let's get Diamond. I knew he was gonna call. I knew Diamond D. What's popping?
Oh, man, I'm just listening to my little brother Bink drop that knowledge out there, man. That's crazy knowledge that he dropped.
He's dropping knowledge, but we are talking about illegal activities also. And I know you have nothing to do with that.
I don't know anything about any illegal activity. Yeah, Bink. What up, Bink? How you doing, man?
What's up, Diamond? What's up, my brother?
I remember.
Diamond, who did you run with?
I don't know what you're talking about, Rob. All I know is I live
scary ass nigga. You ain't gonna get indicted, nigga. Just tell us who you was down with.
I live between Reed and Huntington Street. I started on Carmel Street. I moved over to Reed and Huntington. I've been a working man. I was a working man in the 80s, man.
So you wasn't West Side Do or Die?
That's my man Barrett Pitt and them, man. That's Barrett Pitt.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, he's fucking saying names.
Brother West and all them, man.
He's fucking saying.
Hey, them cats is legends, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I know we're not supposed to name names, but you gotta keep it 100. You had Lilac Street, the Streeter family, Notorious. Oh.
Yeah, the Streeters. I didn't want to say no names.
Yeah, this nigga Diamond, we know you law enforcement. What the fuck, yo? We ain't trying to go to jail tonight.
I'm not putting no first names. I'm just keeping it real. If you're gonna talk about the 80s in New Haven, you gotta recognize the real gangsters that was in New Haven. You gotta give them their props. I mean, them cats was real. Them cats
Diamond, somebody just said, what year was it when you had that Jerry curl?
Never had a Jerry curl.
I saw the picture. God damn it!
Listen, when I had hair, I had that Tally Jones straight.
Hey,
straight
Jalil.
curly hair. Man.
Tally Jones got that good hair. You ain't had no hair like that.
I'm just saying, I'm keeping it 100. Listen, you can't talk about names because you got to drop names. I mean, like Bink was talking about, Carissa's, Oasis, the Taurus. We go down Winchester Avenue, Sweet Shop. My father and them had the after hour next door to the 7-Eleven.
Yep. Your father was a good man to me.
Your father had what, sir?
An after hour spot. Big
Oh, yeah.
Sonny.
An after hour spot.
Yeah, he's
Big
going
Sonny to
down.
them.
He's going down.
An after hour spot. We go down the line. We start talking all these neighborhoods. You remember Brookside, Rockview out the way. I talked about it on Facebook. Cats used to hitchhike out the way. People don't realize that West Hills. They just became the Wild Wild West probably about 90, 91, 92. They was just West Hills. Remember Kensington Street was called Killing Suckers Instantly. That's where they got the KSI.
It was called what?
Killing Suckers.
Instantly.
Yeah. Kensington Street International too. They had two different names for it.
Yo, I'm out of the loop.
Them was some live. They was live. They was live.
They was live too.
They was live. I can't stunt. That's actually the smallest neighborhood in New Haven, but one of the most dangerous too.
The KSI.
Yeah, these island niggas was the flyest.
The worst thing.
We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
We
gonna get into the code, the dress code. Who dressed the best? No, we gonna get into that.
All right, we gonna get into it. But the best thing that ever happened, right, with them cats over there in Kensington Street and KSI, is that when the cage. You remember the cage thing?
Yeah, the cage.
Remember,
that was like a different chapter of KSI. Sherman Projects.
When they all became one, that's when they just became extra super dangerous.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna keep it 100, Diamond. Nobody knew who KSI was until they started beefing with the younger generation of the Ville, which was my generation.
My man
Absolutely.
JB said,
How
"Stop."
did the Ville and Trey beef start? How did that
Wait
start?
a minute. Stop.
I can tell you.
We
I
don't
know.
want
I
no
really
shit
want to know
near
how
the
that
night.
started.
I was there.
Don't tell them.
You was there.
I was there. I was
Oh,
front.
My man
I was
JB, my
front
man
line.
Juneboy said, "Stop talking about what you heard. Talk about what you know." Now,
I'm
Diamond,
talking about what I know.
no doubt. Diamond, you was working.
Boy.
You
Boy,
wasn't.
I remember you as a freshman at Hill House, June boy. Don't do that, June boy.
Oh God.
I remember when you moved from up there, from Quinnipiac back over there to Sherman Avenue, William Mama. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, outlaw. You my man, June boy.
Yo,
It's history the law.
Yeah.
See, those guys can't really come up on your show and talk like that, Rob.
yeah, that's why I needed. That's why Bink. I wanted Juneboy to come or Bink to come because they know the history of this city, and during the '80s era.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Juneboy was.
Yeah.
They was bigger than
Let me tell you a little something,
the
right?
Jungle Brothers was actually the most, to me, my opinion. I think the Jungle Brothers and KSI was the freshest, the
freshest
flashiest
Cats out.
cats New Haven ever saw.
Okay.
Period.
Definitely.
To this day.
Most definitely.
To this day.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
the
they
Island
was
Dudes was
making,
getting
like,
money back
they
then
was
too.
making millions,
but
though,
I
right?
would have
Easy.
to co-sign the Jungle Brothers and KSI was the flashiest and the flyest dudes New Haven ever saw, period. To
Right.
this day.
Right.
You gotta remember, the Jungle Brothers took it. The Jungle Boys. I'm sorry, Jungle Brothers. The Jungle Boys took it to a whole new level. Remember, they had the Volvo cut off roof. They had the seats done over.
Yeah,
They was getting
but
it.
them dudes from just put it this way. Dudes from KSI, they had a lot of nice cars, and they just, that's just their thing, being fresh.
Right.
That's just, when you see somebody fresh to death, you knew they had a different thing with them.
Right.
KSI guys, man. They had a different thing with them. Like, Ville, we was always known for being like rugged and rough.
Right. So y'all wasn't into the fly clothes and the chains and all that.
We have fly dudes from all over town.
Right.
But you got people from all over different towns that's known for their thing. The Ville was always known for just being them rough, troublemaking. When you hear, ooh.
Can I say something right quick?
When you hear that, you know what's up.
Can I say something right quick? When I first came up here from New York, I was a little afraid of June Boy. All right? I saw him. I was like, yo, I know that's the cat that's getting it. And I was a little bit afraid of him.
You know what?
All right, go ahead, Diamond. I'm sorry. I just wanted to put that in right quick.
I'm going to just say this to my brother, Bink B. I'm really proud of the man that he has become. Because I remember Bink during the wild days.
Yeah.
His brother, no, seriously. I remember Bink from the wild days. Bink did a 360. Bink is a positive brother, man. He turned out to be a good dude, man. Him and his little crew used to drive me berserk in Hill House, man. They used to make me want to just...
Diamond, I got a question, yo. How long have you been law enforcement, sir? The fuck?
Diamond always had to connect with more education. Diamond told me how to
I've been in the
spend.
Board of Ed, Rob. I've been in the Board of Ed since 4/20.
No, I didn't say the Board of Vet. I said law enforcement.
I started my job 4/20/1987.
Damn, you was getting it. Yo, I wish I'd have started the job in 87 and kept it. Fuck.
All I'm going to say is this, right before I go rest in peace, I'm in Cav Groom. Because Cav Groom was the only cat that I know that used to come to Hill House with a $1,000 Dapper Dan jacket on, a different one every day. And I used to put it and lock it up.
Yeah, he was from my hood. He was actually one of the dudes that put me on.
Really?
Kev Groom.
He's deceased? Oh, he's just, okay, he's passed away. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember one time Kev Groom said, Diamond D, $1,000 in my pocket. This was in 1987, 88. He said, Diamond D, I got $1,000 coat, $3,000 in my pocket. Put this in your office. I said, Kev, statute of limitations is going. I just put it in the office and called it
the Nation Crew. It was the Nation Crew back then.
Oh, Nation Crew, okay.
Yeah, they actually.
Yo, man, Bink, I gotta go, Rob. Bink, college lady. Y'all have a good one, man. I don't even want to start talking about because there was a lot of funerals too in the 80s. And 90s.
Absolutely, we gonna get into that.
I get emotional on that one.
Absolutely, we gonna get into that.
Man, I'm out, man.
All right, good looking, baby.
Yeah.
Now you got cats saying Kia D said it was the island. We understand she would say that because
she would say that.
That's her area.
Not saying that island wasn't fly. You know, they wasn't. I say because they was getting money. They had a lot of cars.
Who had the cars? Because you got the 88 Delta 88s. You got the Laredos, the Wrangler joints coming through with the rims and shit.
Everybody had cars in New Haven.
Everybody had
cars.
What was the particular car?
But I'm gonna be honest with you. The Ville might have had the less amount of cars when it come down to because the Ville was just different, man.
Okay.
Dudes was hustling out here, but dudes just hustled different in the Ville. Dudes wasn't really flashy too much in the Ville. They wasn't really flashy like that. We kind of like learned. Well, I learned by watching other people's mistakes. Back then, everybody was rocking flashy cars and all that. Then next thing you know, they get in the sweep. A drug sweep come.
You know who made a ton of money back then? Fucking Jacobs, Bail Bondsman.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, he made a
the whole
fucking
New Haven. He might be the richest in New Haven.
He might be the he made a.
Let
me tell you what this Jew motherfucker did to me. He got me out on a $30,000 bond. My brother gave him $2,900. That motherfucker drove me to Baldwin Street for that other $100. He drove me for that other $100, yo.
Congratulations.
Kia D, you right.
Yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
You right, Kia D.
The Ville was the worst for the dress code?
Probably.
Because y'all was more
Wu-Tang.
Y'all was more.
We didn't care about. We didn't.
Y'all didn't care.
Like this. Growing up in the Ville, you see the Streeter family. They was like. We got up on the money game later than everybody else.
Right.
We had our gangster game first. Came from the Ville.
Okay.
Gangster game came from the Ville.
Speaking of the Ville, can we go back to how the whole Ville and Trey beef thing started? Because I would really love to know.
Okay. All right.
Hold up. Do you know this information?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. I don't know why college girl fucking brought that up, but
because I want to know. I've been wanting to know.
Okay, do your thing.
Because this beef was going on since my generation.
It started in the I would say late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Now who was this?
The Ville and the Trey.
Started
the Ville and the Trey.
Late 80s it started.
Okay.
It started at what's the club called? Benetton then? the club was called Bentley's, I believe. Then
Now that was in New Haven.
It was a little club over there on Ivy Street, not Ivy Street. Whitney Avenue. Whitney Avenue. It's no club over there now, but I remember it used to be a club
On
over
Whitney
there.
Avenue?
Whitney Avenue. It was a little small club over there.
Okay.
And the Ville always had the name in New Haven for the notorious tough guys.
Right.
Young boys from KSI started getting money then. We never had no idea who KSI was until that day when they tried the Ville.
Now, when you say try them, they like ran up on y'all.
I think it was, rest in peace, Tassio and them back then. I think it was Tazio.
So this is New Haven. This is New Haven history. Okay.
Something like that. I was young. I was a little younger than Tazio and them. But it was a little club out there on Whitney Ave. And, nobody tries the Ville back then.
Right.
Nobody. You just don't try the Ville.
Right.
But the young boys in KSI was getting money first. The young boys in KSI was getting money before the young boys in the Ville was getting money.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And along with money comes guns and the ego.
Right.
When you start getting money, you get a gun in your hand, and you be like, I don't give a fuck who they is. I'm getting money.
Right,
Money strokes your ego. You know what I'm saying? And they had their hands on guns. We back then we'll whip somebody's ass and shit. And they getting money, and they pulled out on some Ville dudes at that party on Whitney Ave. And we were like, who the fuck is them niggas? And that's when they was getting their name. We KSI. KSI, motherfucker. Fuck y'all motherfuckers we motherfucking KSI. Whoa. And then the beef just eventually just started getting.
That shit went on for a long time, right?
It really did go on for a long time.
That shit was
even when I was in high school, that whole thing was going on with the villain and Trey.
That shit was like Palestine, Israel, right? Yeah, because when I came up here, I was hearing about it. And then when I went away, I started meeting a lot of cats from KSI, and I met cats from the Ville. And you would hear stories. That shit went on for a long time.
Yeah, it went, because I remember a long time ago, I remember back in the days before I even heard of KSI, I remember back in the days at one of them concerts, we used to bum rush the doors to get in concerts. And I remember just like yesterday.
So y'all wasn't paying?
No, we bum rushed the door back in the day. We bum rushed. They don't do that nowadays.
Right.
And I'm glad because I'm in the entertainment business.
Right.
But back in the days, they'll bum rush your door. Fuck security.
Right.
We bum rushing your door. We getting in this party, and the party's still gonna go on. Straight like that. Whoever get caught, get it's bum rush.
Right.
You bum rush the door. That was the thing.
And it wasn't too many that got caught because it was so many of you rushing the door at one time.
We'll be back in the days, Hill House talent shows and all types of parties and the concerts at the Coliseum. Every once in a blue moon, somebody will sneak and get the door open and we'll bum rush it.
Right.
We'll bum rush it. We're just bad motherfuckers just running. I remember just like yesterday, I was standing next to Alex Ketchum. Daddy, he's called him Daddy back then.
Yeah, I was in the joint with him.
And he was one of the original KSI dudes.
Now, was he from here or he from New York?
He from New York. He from Brooklyn.
Okay, that's what I figured.
He one of the original KSI dudes. Now, I remember before KSI and the Ville beef was even thought of, I remember just like yesterday, standing right next to Daddy when we bum rushed the door.
Really?
And we was all one. It's New Haven. We bum rushed the door at the concert. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember that. And I knew, only why I knew him from KSI because our older sisters used to hang together.
Okay.
So I knew who he probably didn't know who I was, but I knew who he was because I hear my older sister talking to his older sister. I seen pictures and
he had a couple of brothers
like,
up here too, right?
Yeah, they was getting money.
Okay.
They was getting money too. They was getting money back in the days.
You know what fucked me up when I first started coming up here? We would get off the train and somebody who brought us up here put us on like, yo, that's the jungle right there. And yo, them cats is getting it. And then I look down the fucking street and the police station's down there. I'm like, how the fuck are they pulling this off?
Right.
Like, that shit fucked me up.
But they did.
I don't know. I'm not from the jungle, so I don't know how they do it. And I never really
them dudes was
go through. I never really went none of them projects like that. I tried to go to Aspen Street projects before I even knew anything about street
and
life.
You had
and
some
I got
issues.
pressed. Dudes was about to take my poems.
Coco,
and I happened to see somebody
pressed.
I know from school.
I know what
and
pressed
they
me.
backed dudes off me because I knew it from school, and I ain't never went to nobody else's projects after that.
So you didn't go on nobody projects?
Ashford Street Projects taught me don't go on nobody projects.
Okay.
That taught me that. Because my boy Avius used to go to Jackie Robinson because Jackie Robinson was mixed with Ashford Street people and New Hallville people. Like Ashford Street people had a choice if you want to go to Troop or Jackie Robinson. They was considered to be but they can go to any district.
Okay.
Back then. So, you know, a lot of people from Ashford Street Projects went to Jackie Robinson too. And we all played baseball together at Walter Pop Smith, so we all knew each other. So I remember I went to Ashford Street Projects with somebody that I know from Ashford Street Projects. Yeah, we're going to my aunt's house. I went over there. As soon as I get in the middle, I got swarmed on.
Oh.
I was looking all pretty and light skinned. They was on me.
Oh, not pretty and light skinned.
They was on me. I'm taking the slice nigga sneakers. They was on me. They was on me hard.
Hold up, you didn't have the fresh Pumas on with the fat laces.
I had some Pumas. My mom's just bought me them Pumas.
Ooh, that shit break your heart.
I wasn't up on getting pressed. I never heard.
That was your first time getting pressed, Ashford Street Project.
Man, I didn't have no clue on how street life run. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be there. I know my mama got me some fresh Pumas. I know how to break dance. I'm fresh. I went with my man, and they was on my heels. And then luckily, I seen a dude I know from Jackie Robinson. They came over there. Oh, man, leave him alone. That's my man.
Now, what was your name back then?
It was Bink then.
Oh, it was Bink. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I ain't never switch it up. I've been Bink all my life.
Okay. Now, what about somebody, Nakir mentioned Rockview. Now, Rockview, how did they play into this whole... Now, where's Rockview? That's Brookside, right?
Right.
Okay.
Rockview, Brookside, and
the Manor.
In the Manor.
Damn, y'all, New Haven is...
One of them projects, I believe it was the Manor, was designed later because they tore Ashford Street Projects down and they had to move people somewhere else and they end up moving them out to the Manor. Which was a new project back then.
Out that way too?
Yeah. It was all out there.
Brookside and the Manor literally is down the street from each other.
Yeah. You go out, you drive up the street.
That's behind
the Manor that way.
Behind the college.
Brookside to the right.
Rockview that way and Brookside that way. It's like you drive down that street with Southern Connecticut.
Right.
And then you pick which project you want to go to.
Now, what's the joint up the hill? That was
Rockview.
That was Rockview. Okay.
If you come up from Southern Connecticut, you go to the left. That's the Manor. You go straight up. That's Rockview. You go to the right. That was Brookside. They might have been dangerous out there too, but I don't know. That's out the way. You don't know what's going on out the way.
Somebody just said that they was considered out the way.
Cash and Larry ran the Ville. Do you know these people?
Cash and Larry did not run the Ville.
Okay.
Shut that
Janelle,
down.
I'm sorry, that was incorrect, sir.
They was definitely played their part. The Streeters was on Lilac Street, which was Cash and them, and Larry, he had a strip too.
DJ Joey D said the Wild Wild West. What is that about?
The Wild Wild West is West Hills.
West Hills. Okay.
I heard a lot of them guys out there knew. I heard they thump game was serious out there though. That's what I heard.
Now I don't know who would go out there and get an ass whipping. Why would you go to an ass whipping? Was that happening in New Haven?
They probably was serious. You just don't go out. There's no reason to go out there.
To go outside just
so everybody stayed in their own.
Because if you look how New Haven is designed, there's no reason to go out there to Brookside and all that unless you're from out there.
Live out there.
And there's no reason to go to West Hills unless you're from out there.
Right.
But they was getting money out there in West Hills too. The Wild Wild West was getting money.
Now, please, everybody.
They was getting money
I'm originally from New York, so he's teaching me a lot of shit tonight, and I'm really interested in this. They want Juneboy to call in. I don't know. I'm at this. So your city New Haven is a big city. Y'all had a lot going on back in the 80s.
Yes.
It was a lot going on.
Yes.
Because we came in and we would leave and go to the highway. We didn't leave Baldwin Street because I didn't feel safe leaving Baldwin Street because I was happy that these people gave us a pass to come in this city and get money.
Baldwin Street, they probably from hearing the stories, I don't know, but I heard they was the first drug dealers in New Haven, Congress Avenue area. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what I heard growing up from our older generations.
I was always worried about. Oh shit. Hey. Trav. That's my man right there. Now where's Trav from?
He from KSI.
Travis KSI. Okay, it's my man right
there. Yeah. He from
Trav,
KSI.
grab that seat right there. You get on the camera joint? That seat with a big TV at. Sit. There you go. We got my man Trav just came in the building.
What's up, New Haven?
Hold on, let me get his.
Get on the mic.
Yeah,
You got no mic?
He got a mic over there. He got a mic. Let me get his camera right. He got a mic right there. Let me get
That's my brother right there. We got some stories, man. We can tell you some stuff that won't get nobody in jail. You know what I'm saying?
We don't want to get nobody incarcerated because we don't want to get nobody indicted. Let me get Trav right on the camera. This is my man right here.
Yeah.
He be talking that healthy living shit, but I'm fucking with the whoppers right now. I ain't fucking with Trav right now.
I'm on it right now
Trav.
too. I'm on it right now. Rob, we eating good, baby. We juicing, we cleansing right now. We training.
Trav, I ain't fucking with you.
Come on, man.
Wait, so Eric Green said something about Green Eye Dave? Who's
Green
that?
Eye Dave is a legend.
Oh, okay.
He's a legend. He's a legend in this town.
We got Trav Pittman
All
in
them
the
Alec
building.
boys is his
To
son.
be honest with you, Green Eye Dave might have been the best that did it. Nobody knows what he looks like
is
unless
he
you see my
deceased?
projects, probably.
Is he
Yes,
deceased? Oh,
yes.
he's deceased. Okay.
Green Eye Dave, a legend from back in the days. I don't even
Green
know what
Eye
he looked
Dave
like.
look just like D. Russ.
I've been hearing this name since I was a kid. Never knew what he looked like. The man with no face.
Oh, wow.
What
So
they call him?
that's
That's
what,
fire.
and that's what you want to be.
That's
be
hot.
honest
The
with
man
you.
with no face.
The man with no.
I fucks with that.
I don't even know what he looked like, but I hear so many stories.
Now he was around
All
the
good
80s.
stories too.
Okay.
Nothing bad. Never heard nothing bad about him.
Okay.
You know.
Trav is in the building. Just
up,
pulled
man?
up.
Yeah.
And Trav, you from KSI?
From KSI.
What-
That's
what's-
why I had to stop by, man. You know, Ville and KSI, we was at war. you
Yeah,
know?
we was.
Yeah, that shit was a civil war, yo. Like y'all was fucking
And now
going at it.
You know what I mean? Everything good, man. The real recognize the real.
Right. This is something. I like this, man. I'm learning tonight.
I'm cheating on my diet tonight.
Cheat on your diet, yo.
I'm feeling
cheating.
good.
You know,
right
Trav
now.
on that
I'm gonna
healthy
tear
shit.
him up.
It's all good.
Trav on that healthy
Been 2
shit.
weeks.
Now, Trav, was you involved in the beefs and all that shit too?
Oh, he was in deep.
He was in deep.
I let him talk.
I'm alive, man. I survived it, man.
Okay.
You know, young knucklehead follower.
Right. Yeah. That's what most of us was.
Yeah. I was caught up in it.
You was in it.
Yeah, I was in it.
But it seemed like it made sense back then.
It didn't though.
I didn't know what we was beefing for.
It didn't
That's a
make
Ville nigga, shoot him.
Really?
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
No, it don't make no sense now.
And to be completely honest, I feel like that carried over to my generation because granted, I was never like in the streets or whatever, but I grew up in the Ville, so I was cool with, some Ville niggas, but I was also cool with Trey niggas, and it will always be like, oh, fuck them fucking Ville niggas, da 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 da. Trey, and then Ville niggas is like Trey niggas is gay niggas, Ville niggas is real niggas. Like it was a whole bunch of stuff.
Hold on,
like,
say it, what's that again?
they was
Yeah, Bink started that shit.
Oh, Bink started that bullshit?
Bink started that on wax.
Oh wow!
Bink started that.
I actually made that. Why
Yo,
you don't tell him that? You gotta have them young boys looking for me for that. Yeah.
yo, listen, we don't want no trouble. We older now. We
Hey,
older.
it was on wax.
Back then,
It was on wax. You and Shorty Drip was
yeah,
battling. You
yeah.
recorded that.
I'm the one that made up the saying "gay nigga."
Hold up. What? Hold up. This shit is on record?
Me and Frank Nitty made that up.
Thank you, Kia D.
Yeah.
I'm,
Frank
I'm
Nitty?
doing the all
Don
natural
Franco.
thing.
Don Franco.
Yeah, we used to right back then. Like I said, we started rapping. And we had FDs. We had Bink being the FDC, and we had Shorty Drip and the Drip Mob. Now Drip Mob was mainly KSI dudes, and they was mixed in with the Tribe too. They was allies.
Okay.
Tribe and the Trade was allies then, just like the Ville and the Island was allies
TNT,
at one
right?
time too.
TNT.
The Ville and the Island was once allies at one time too. Like the
I
Island
didn't
dudes
know
come to
that.
the Ville, they fuck with us. Some dudes would
Man,
go out
all
there.
the hoods was double looped up, man.
Yeah,
we was
I
looped
did not
in
know
with
that.
G.
Yeah.
I mean, we rock with the J.
The Trade rock with the G too a lot.
In the jungle.
And what happened? In the jungle too, because I remember back in the days, I seen a videotape where the jungle and the Trade was
Wait,
down at one
Kenyatta
of the
Woods
beaches.
said she
Virginia.
got the mixtape from '93.
What happened?
Who said that?
She said she got the mixtape from '93. Kenyatta Woods.
Oh really?
Oh, Redman.
Oh, you got you a classic. I don't even
Wait,
got
what
that. I didn't copy
what
that.
mixtape?
I didn't copy
Word.
that.
Who said they got the mixtape?
Kenyatta Woods.
She
said
just trying to
got
start
the
some
mixtape
shit, that's
from
all.
93.
That's my boy. That's Redman, right?
Yeah.
I need a copy of that.
Who's the Riot Regiment?
Oh, I
Riot
don't like
Regime.
that.
That's my second
Riot
second
Regime.
win of rap. I had two different generations. I was being the FDC, And then when I reinvented myself,
Natalie Jones said
regime.
Ghostbusters. Who's Ghostbusters?
That was the
KSI.
KSI. They was getting money too.
Rose Brown.
Yeah,
we had a $1
He
million
can tell
crew
you the
right
history of
there.
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry, Kenyatta. I'm sorry.
Yo, how many
Kenyatta.
names y'all
Him
had?
and him
Yo?
too, huh?
Nah, KSI is the original, man.
Or what?
KSI is the
All
original.
right. Listen.
What?
It wasn't the Trey.
Let me say this.
KSI.
Let me say this
It didn't
before
start
y'all.
with the Trey. It started with KSI.
I am
Yeah.
a official police caller now.
Oh, really?
Don't y'all start your shit in here. This
I don't care. I mean,
I ain't
I'm
come
clean.
here for that. That's that liquor talk.
I'm
over there.
sorry, y'all. I didn't know Kenyatta
I don't
was
care
a
if
boy. I'm
police call.
sorry.
I ain't into no shit now. You know?
Yeah, we too old now.
We two brothers. Look, this is my brother right here. My neighborhood and his neighborhood had one of the most notorious beef the city ever saw.
yeah, that shit went on
Look
for a
at
long-
his hair right now.
Right.
Word.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? His mother loves me.
And that shit
Real
don't
talk.
that
You
don't go
understand what
on.
I'm
It
saying?
don't go on now though.
No. I
Okay,
mean, no,
okay.
it could pop. I don't know about that, but I know it can pop off with the young generation to this day.
I don't think they into that now.
I don't-
But I know all the older guys our age, Trey is a big supporter of me. And
Right.
I'm from the Ville.
Right.
I do parties.
Word.
I see my KSI brothers in it. They always show me love. I don't even got to hang with them. I pull up in the back of the castle right now. I'm good.
What's the castle?
That's my hood.
That's in the trenches in the Trey.
Yeah.
Yo.
I can pull up in the trenches right now. And I'm
All
good.
this time I've been
Niggas
up here, and
fuck
I'm
with me
so out of the
here, man.
fucking loop,
So
yo.
what's the castle?
I'm so out of the loop, yo. I don't know what the fuck's going
Yeah.
on.
So you know what I mean. You know he got me a pass out there, and then you know we good.
Okay.
We older now, man. We grown up. Now
What's
we
the
into that.
Diane Boyd said the Pit Bull Foundation? Rest in peace, King Mutt.
The Pitbull Foundation.
What? That's drip, right?
Yeah, that's drip, but I don't remember that name.
Kia D
the
said,
Pitbull
talk about
Foundation.
beef back then and now. It's way different. Like
Yeah.
It was
Is there
more
beef
dangerous
now?
then.
It was-
than now.
it was
I think they do more
extremely-
gang Bloods and Crip stuff right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
everything is
Like,
blood and Crips now.
Back then, shooting in broad daylight back then was the norm.
back then.
Yeah.
That might not even make the news.
3 o'clock, Welly Avenue.
You got
the
to
shootout
shoot
that
out
happened.
broad daylight back then, and it might not even make the news or the newspaper. Now you shoot in the air in the daytime. Everybody on Facebook is talking about
Yeah,
it.
shot spotter and all that
To
shit.
be honest with you, the time it is today, I'm not saying that we. I'm gonna put it like, I'm break it down like this. You're always gonna have crime. You're always gonna have violence. But where we at in New Haven today, if you understand coming from back then, you would say we are at peace now compared to back then when it come down to gun violence.
Right.
Oh, definitely.
You get kidnapped, you be put in the trunk. All
Back
types
then.
of crazy shit happen back
Yeah,
then.
but
Kia
the
D said more kids die today was almost unheard of back then.
Nah, kids wasn't dying.
no, you
A lot of
never
kids
heard
wasn't
about
dying.
a 13 or 14-year-old
You
getting
know,
killed.
most people that died then was probably 18 and up, maybe. You
Nah, but you gotta-
No, not at my hood.
I'm not-
Squeak Dog, LB, rest in peace. Them dudes was like 16, 15.
Yeah. Because you know what? You know what, Team is?
But it was different. We
It
was out in the
different.
streets.
Yeah, it was different. I'm gonna put it this way: when you on the streets and you living that life, ain't no age limit to it.
Right.
Yeah.
You chose the oath to live the street life. I don't care how old you is. I don't
Yeah. Fair
care
game.
about it. It's
And
fair
that
game.
played a part in if you
If
was
your
out
mother's
there.
in the car with you and you know you beefing with a homeboy, you shouldn't be in the car with your moms.
Yeah, it was
Stay
real
away
like
from
that.
your moms.
Oh, so
stay
the-
away
It
from
was
your
real
daughter.
like that. They was by my house one time, man. It was real.
You couldn't.
So, not even-
That's your fault. If back in the days, if I'm beefing with you and you got a baby in the car, I'm not looking for the baby.
I'm looking
I
for
seen
you.
your face and I know it's war. That's that.
Oh,
You
wow.
supposed to know better for
It
riding
was
the car with your
ruthless.
baby.
It was ruthless.
You supposed to know better by being street school. You supposed to know better than that.
Now, did the drug game play a part in that?
The violence was happening before the drug game really
You
was
think
going
so?
crazy.
I think it might have got more extended with the
Yeah,
drug game.
because everybody started popping up with jewelry
Yeah.
and cars and clothes, and
Right.
niggas is,
Like I told
niggas is
you.
smashing other niggas' chicks from the other part of town.
Yeah,
A
it
lot
played
of
a
it
big
pops
part
off.
in it, but
Hell yeah.
but just being dangerous. Back in the days, you get beat with golf clubs and baseball bats and brass
Oh, yeah, it
knuckles
was brutal.
like it was nothing.
It was brutal. Somebody was
People
bad
was
at you
more
down.
tough back then, man.
Yeah.
These guys, right? See, back then, at least the gangsters will fight before they shoot.
Right.
Now,
They
50% of the gangsters never had a fight in their life, but they had a shootout before.
They will shoot.
Right.
Okay.
Like it's a different
New
era.
Haven-
Back then,
New-
we knew how to fight before we knew how to shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
Now it's just nobody's schooled the right way no more. Nobody's brought up the right way no more.
Wait,
So
Telly
they
Jones said
shooting.
niggas out the way. I'm assuming OTW was out the way. Was putting babies in the oven.
What the fuck? What is it, Afghanistan?
It might could have happened, but I mean, I never heard that.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about
I wouldn't
that.
put it past it.
Nah, not back then. Anything's possible.
Anything was
back then.
possible back in the days. From 80, I would say from 80.
You know, to go in the backyard and see a dead body, it was
Right. That was a norm back in the 80s.
I would say from 80, the gunplay started coming crazy in New Haven. I would say maybe from
Late
86.
Yeah.
But I think
Maybe
that had a lot.
86 to 90.
Didn't that have a lot to do?
88.
Gunplay
And
was
when-
crazy.
Yeah.
But the drug game played a big part in that, though.
The
Because
drug
like
game
Trav
played a
said,
big part of that.
people was getting money. You got jewelry, you got cars, you got
They played a
women,
big part of it.
and motherfuckers was working off a beeper. Damn. With
Yes.
cell phones.
Back then,
Beeper.
the police really had to do their job back then.
Yo,
Yeah, they would jump
The
out
police
anywhere
had
and
to
chase
do
you
they-
down. They
Now-
had
but
to.
police was shaking you down back then too.
What?
I'm just
They would
saying,
rob you back then.
I'm gonna put it this way: technology and rats gives the police the upper hand nowadays.
Yeah.
Back in the days, to catch people, you had to be a real detective. You had to do real ground work,
Do real
detective
police work
to catch some of us back in the days. Like, but now you just somebody rat you out so fast, and everybody's so cool with the rat. Now it's like it's a sad time.
Yeah, back then
It's
it
a
wasn't.
sad
It
time
was.
for
I don't
street
think
hustling.
ratting was a big deal back then. Like
didn't-
dudes
Yeah,
knew
it was
the
a big deal.
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Nobody
Dudes
hung
getting
with
killed.
If you get something happen to you if you're a rat, or nobody will deal with you for having a name as a rat. Now, if you got the name as you as a rat, people say nowadays, man, people say anything, man. I don't believe that.
Right, right,
Nobody do their homework on a rat now. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
But back
Facts.
then, I think it was more. You knew what you was into. Like a lot of cats did stand tall. Like they get knocked off, and they would
Yeah.
go away and do their bid because they know when they came home, they would have a nice package waiting for them. Once they got home, if they stood tall and go do the little 4 or 5 years, or 4 or 5 years, do 2 or 3 years or whatever, and come home, everything will be okay because they can walk back into something nice, a nice situation. You know what I'm saying? Now it's more.
Back
Motherfuckers
then-
is telling before they get in the motherfucking
Motherfuckers
police
is telling
car.
in the cop car. Fuck
Yeah, they
the
tell
fucking
him.
interrogation
Kevin
room.
Child said the kid was telling before he got
It's
in the
like,
motherfucking car.
It's fucking crazy. They telling in the backyard when they handcuffed. Fuck before they.
Oh,
even
that's
get to
right. The
car.
kid Benjamin Harris said, when I came up here, I saw them cats, the beat down posse cops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
motherfuckers was riding around the van,
Yeah,
fucking jumping out, fucking you
the
up.
Goon Squad.
The Goon Squad.
Goon Squad. Everybody in
what?
New Haven.
The Goon Squad.
In the late '80s, know about the Goon Squad.
Goon Squad?
Oh, man,
Fuck
it was
y'all.
like-
They
That was
beat.
illegal.
Then it was illegal to beating
What they
motherfuckers.
was doing was they had a lot of off-duty cops, and they had probably 1 or 2 on-duty cops.
Just riding around?
Because back then, you police fuck with you.
Right,
What's your
right.
badge number?
Right.
Whoa. You back then, nobody got their badges covered, and they come up in that big blue van. They jump out. It ain't no talking. They whipping your ass.
What?
Everyone drives
They
to that
whipping
brown
your ass
Astro
and they taking you
van,
to jail
the
for
burgundy
nothing.
Honda Accord, LXI, the blue Caddy. I remember that Astro van. That was Billy White.
The brown Astro. They had the brown Astro.
What was
van.
my man name?
They
Yeah,
had a
the
white and
Jaguar.
blue. They had a
Yeah,
white and
that's what
blue.
he just said.
What you say,
Snowball,
Trav?
Big
Hilda,
van.
Horsey.
Snowball, Horsey.
Hilda, yeah, they all
The
was
big
running
boys.
around.
I actually caught my first case ever from the big boys.
Now the big
Me
boys
too.
would be snowballing them.
It was Snowball.
Yeah.
And Snowball was one of the cops that rode on me. But
Snowball, my stepfather.
yeah,
man.
but he
Is he?
yeah, facts.
Snowball grabbed me. The crackhead motherfucker sold him 2 dimes, and Snowball grabbed me. That's how I caught my case.
Let me share
Damn,
share
he got
something
me
with
my
you.
first
Let
case,
me,
too.
Let me
He
share.
Yeah, that's why he helped me in the end on my last case.
Let me share some shit with you, man.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Snowball.
My
He
first
passed away?
Yeah, Snowball been
Oh,
dead
wow.
since 2010.
My first
Oh,
case
wow.
I ever caught, I was 14 years old, and the police jumped out on Winchester and Star Street. Right now, I didn't have no work on me at the time. I finished what I had.
Oh, Track Star, Joe Green.
Oh, yeah,
Trackstar.
Trackstar.
Yeah.
Trackstar, Joe Green.
Now, why
all
they
them.
call him Track Star? He was fast?
Yeah,
Track your ass down.
he just knew how to run fast. He knew how to run fast.
He will track you down.
Fat nigga like me ain't stand a chance, huh?
Oh hell.
Hell no, Rob. I'm going to jail, Rob.
Yo, the police whipped my ass in and framed me my first case.
What?
Yo, I wouldn't even run like, yo, you got me, B.
Yeah,
Stop, man.
yeah,
You got
that
to chase me, B.
situation.
The police was dirty then, man.
was tracked-
They
they
made
was
my
dirty.
moms go through some pain with
Billy
it.
White, when he raided the house and arrested me, I'm in Union Avenue bullpen. He came downstairs and asked me, "Did you have $3,000 in the drawer? Like, why the
RoboCop.
fuck would you come down there and ask me
RoboCop.
that?"
RoboCop.
Yeah.
Shit.
Who was I didn't ever see RoboCop.
Robo was in our hood a lot. Robo, Novella, all them dudes.
Yeah,
Billy
they
White.
was over there.
Damn,
Somebody
Charlie
said-
Jones said Billy White gave me my first case $250,000 bond. That wasn't shit to make a $250,000 bond back then.
That ain't shit.
Oh,
That
somebody
wasn't shit.
said Billy White and his squad stole
Everybody
over
made
4,500
bond back in the
grams.
day.
Everybody made
what?
bail.
Everybody
Over
made
4,500
bond back in
grams
the
from
days,
him.
man.
Wow.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody made bond unless you had like $1 million bond or some shit. But niggas made those too. But you had
That's
to be somebody to
crazy.
make them high bonds. But 5,000
I told
to
you,
get out,
Jacobs was
3,000 to get out.
Jacobs-
Everybody made those.
Jacobs made a killing.
Everybody made those.
Yes,
Jacobs was on
Jacobs did.
retainers with a lot of money. Motherfuckers had Jacobs with him on retainer.
Kid D said
Take
niggas,
this 10,000.
niggas now are way more foul than Billy
You
White.
know to go get them out.
Kid D
Type
said
shit.
what?
Niggas are way more foul than Billy White. Billy White, he got arrested, right?
Yeah. He got caught late in the game.
I wonder if I can bring my case back up because he arrested me. He was
You
an
know
arresting
what?
officer.
Yeah. Billy White was a maggot.
I can't.
That shit is over.
Fucking
That
maggot.
shit is over. I got 10 fucking joints, B. I'm home now.
Wait, somebody said La Lucky said Billy White ran up in a dead person's car and stole money.
Yeah, he was dirty.
He did a bunch of dirty
What?
stuff.
He did a lot of dirty shit,
He
yo.
been around. You got to think, Billy White been around for generations of cops too. I heard about Billy White, but
He was running shit, though.
He was around with my parents' age. Billy White's he old.
He an old motherfucker,
He
right?
old man.
They said he home now.
Billy White and he came up under, I believe, what was that cop? Buffalo and them, Officer Buffalo and them.
Who the
back
fuck
in
is
days.
Psycho and Maniac?
I gave them their name.
You did? Why did you call them Psycho? They was police? These
I
motherfuckers'
gave
name
them
was
their
Psycho
name.
and Maniac?
Because there was some chubby cops.
Yo, Kid D said
And they-
bondsmen don't make money now because niggas tell them everything.
And they was, but I ain't gonna lie, there was some rookie cops that used to just give them head. And that's how they earned that name, Maniac and Psycho. They used to jump out on people just acting all crazy and wild and all
And
that.
their name was Psycho and Maniac?
We called one Maniac and we called one Psycho.
I bet they like that shit, too.
I remember I had them in one of my raps. Fuck the popo, especially Maniac and Psycho. Back in the days, and you know what they did? I remember back in the days, I made a mixtape. I'm rapping up there, and I'm like, fuck the popo, especially Maniac and Psycho. Oh, they fucking got aroused from that. They
Yeah, I'm
riding
sure.
down, they riding through the hood, playing the CD, playing the mixtape through their loudspeaker. They loving it.
Loving it.
They was dirty, man. I remember they was driving by. He got a Heineken. He drinking a Heineken.
Oh,
What?
Nakia said, that's a good point, Nakia. Them bounty hunters, because they came to Harlem looking for me.
They came down to South Carolina and got me.
They did?
Oh yeah.
And South Carolina.
And
South
South
They had a
Carolina?
professional
Dad.
wrestler that was a bounty
Oh,
hunter.
Dr. D. Dr. D. David Schultz. Dr.
He was
Death.
out here.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he used to try to track niggas down too.
Yeah, they came to Harlem looking.
He was a good bounty. And I'm not saying like good for the street dude, but as far as putting in that work for bounty hunters, he caught a lot of motherfuckers.
I know that he wasn't catching me in New York. That's for sure.
He'll go out there and hunt. Now New York is just too popular.
He wasn't catching me because I had a little boy go across the street and say, "Yo, go across the street and see what license plates." He was like, "Those are Connecticut
Wally
plates."
Don said Dirty Boys definitely was playing Hop Out the Cut. Yo.
What's that mean? What's that mean? Hop out
It
the
was,
cut.
that
They
was
be
like my
laying on you?
generation.
They be laying on you.
That was like my generation. With the
Yo,
whole
that was the
Trey and
worst
Bill
feeling in the
thing.
world. Getting put in that damn wagon, yo.
Oh man.
That fucking wagon.
But you know what? Growing up in the streets, then you was prepared for that. You.
I don't think a lot of cats was
No,
because they was
no.
getting so much money.
No, what
they
I'm-
wasn't thinking about police.
No, what I'm saying is, growing up, I hate to say this, but back in the days when I was coming up, we prepared to say, I know I'm going to jail one day. And when that day come, I'm ready for it.
I wasn't ready.
We was already trained that way. Like I came up when I was young. When I was young, older, I ain't gonna say no names, but some younger dudes told me like, yo, you 14. Back then we wasn't getting tried as adults.
Right.
If it
So you
come
could
down-
stand the case.
I don't want to say no name, but back then they told me, if it get real, you're gonna have to kill him because you're gonna get out.
Fuck you.
If I kill him, I'm gonna get a lot of time.
Wow.
Who the fuck logic was that?
It was true though. You could kill
14.
somebody before they started coming up with that thing. Tried as adult.
Right,
You
tried
could
as
kill
adult.
somebody, go to long lane for 5 years, and get furloughs between the 5 years.
Man, let me tell you what.
What's a furlough?
Where they give you a pass. Back then it was like that. They didn't start trying niggas like
I'm saying
like
I only
adults
been to
until
union
like
once, so.
until like later on in the game. Like
Shout out to my big brother Greg Trotman on the check-in. Yo, let me tell you something was the worst shit in the world. Them goddamn bologna sandwiches at Union Avenue. Fuck you.
Yeah, them joints are
Oh, that warm ass juice. Boy, you know you in jail then, boy. And you got to sleep on that cot. Woo-wee. Come on, come get me out, baby.
Yo, I still make my fungos once in a while, man.
somebody said,
fungos are dumb good.
somebody
Nah,
said,
but I
you
use-
best
I
believe
use the
Union
vegan
Ave
meat.
is tuning in. Why they can tune in? We just talk about old history. We
What
ain't talk
happened?
about. Somebody said Union Ave is tuned in.
Yeah, we know. I'm not trying to get indicted. Fuck
We
you.
ain't talking no crazy
We
shit.
ain't talking
that they
crazy. We
already
just
know.
talking about
They
the
already
80s.
know this.
We talking about the 80s
They
life,
already know
baby.
this, man.
We
They know
talking
this.
about the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Xavier said you had a 10% law. I didn't know what that was because I was from New
The
York.
10% law, you didn't have to. You only had to do 10% of your time back
But that
then.
only came into effect if you had under 4 years, right?
Nah. Well, back then you get 10 years. You do what off 10 years? You do 10% off 10 years.
Damn, I ain't do 10% off no damn. I did fucking 8 years.
But that was you wasn't doing the 10% law. They stopped the 10% law in the I believe the like
When that
89,
fucking New
90
York
around
address
there,
popped in the
91,
system, woo, I was
92 maybe they stopped. It went up. First it was 10%, then I believe it was 25%, then it was 50%.
Oh, I
and then
did
it just
hear about-
niggas with 85%.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Lucy. Shout out to my girl Lucy. She was a Baldwin Street soldier. She was out there. I'm not trying to indict you. I'm just saying you was out there hanging out, having fun, playing double dutch and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Now, Long Lane was for the young people, right?
Long Lane was a juvenile facility. And back then, I remember just like yesterday. I remember one of my guys, one of my friends, childhood friends, but I ain't gonna say his name because he shot somebody in the head.
Oh, damn. Don't say his name.
I remember.
And then he shot, and he was already, and then he shot another dude in the stomach. Now he had two attempted murder cases. When he first shot the dude in the head, he probably had like 2 years or something like that, but he was getting furloughs. His first furlough, he didn't go back to Long Lane. He was only in Long Lane for maybe a half a year. They give him a furlough, he doesn't go back. He's out on the run. He's on the run for a furlough. He shoot another dude in the stomach. He didn't do over 5 years for that, and he didn't tell either.
Because
he
he
just
was
a
little?
juvenile.
Because he was little?
Wow.
He just was a juvenile.
Okay,
They treated
okay.
when you was under 6, back then, juveniles was considered under 16. It wasn't under 18.
Yo,
Juveniles was considered
so
under 16.
when I was hearing a lot about NYI. That's where it was crazy.
That was-
That's where you
Yeah.
go after Long Lane.
Yeah.
That's for the young boys
Yeah,
too.
you
Yeah.
get 16 years old, they shipping you out of Long
Yeah.
Lane, putting you on NY.
You could go. You could.
Back then.
You could be 15, go to Long Lane with a 2 years or whatever, and then that 1 year come, you go on to NYI probably.
Yeah,
His mixtape is in your inbox.
Who's mixtape?
Binks.
Bink. Wow.
Oh, that's Kenyatta. That's Bink B mixtape.
Look, that's right there. Big look. Right there. That's
Right here.
Yo, hold up. That's the mixtape
It's on
from
the actual cassette
my
tape,
man.
though.
That's my man.
the cassette tapes was
my
popping
brother.
back then.
Word.
My brother, them 90 minutes. The tapes used to cost $20 back then.
Yo, the mixtapes was popping back then.
$20.
Now, who was the? Hold on, let me ask this question: who was the best dancers in New Haven?
I would say rest in peace, Shannon Black, Gary
Sam
Gates,
Blizzy.
and Steezo.
Diesel, yeah.
My man Colin Perry said he was the best dancer.
Man, I don't believe
General
Colin
was
was
nice
good, but
too,
he ain't no
man.
Gary Gates.
General was nice, man. Raj
Yo,
Shannon Black from the trade might
G.
have
Yeah,
been the best.
BM from the trade.
Shannon Black from the trade might have. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it was a dance contest. Steezo won that year because he did a back handspring, I believe.
and was this break dancing,
Break dancing, dancing.
popping and all, pop locking and all that shit.
Gary Gates was
Yeah,
the dude
Gates
that
was
go to
nice.
Nick and Nails and get it popping all the
Yeah,
time. He was
Gates
known
was
for his
nice.
dancing.
Oh, really?
Gary Gates is a dancer. He still
Oh,
got
I
it.
thought he was lying. I used to hate on him and say he was a lying
Gates could
motherfucker.
dance. Gary Gates, Shannon Black, Steezo, and rest in peace, the dude that used to dance with Gary. They was like partners. They had routines.
Brandon Carr
They
Pisser.
probably
Fluid.
was
Who's
the
Fluid?
best dancers. Fluid,
Kenny Ransom.
Could he dance?
he could dance.
Kenny Ransom could dance back then
He
too?
could dance too, but back in the days when I'm talking about, they wasn't jumping in them dance contests.
Seth
with
Poole
Gary
said
Gates.
Ras G and J Rob. Okay, GBO. What's GBO?
GBO
Oh,
could
yeah,
dance.
GBO.
But what are you talking about? The
Hip-hop
breakdancing area?
I don't know. Everybody's pulling up these names saying
Yeah,
Gary
people
Gates.
just
Era you
saying a
talk
whole
about
bunch of
because the
stuff.
breakdancing era.
Kurt,
is
rest in
different.
peace. Kurt could dance.
Kurt in New Haven when it came to, when the dancing contest started coming popping in the late '80s. Gary Gates and Kurt was a routine. They was a crew.
Damn, I owe Gary
You
an
had
apology. I
Steezo.
was hating on him for all that time.
You had Steezo, which was just dope, and you had the dude Shannon Black from the Trey, was probably the best.
Shannon Black.
Shan Blizzy, rest in peace.
Probably the best. Because I'm gonna tell you, only why I'm telling you this, because when they had one of them dance contests, he won, and all the best of the best was there.
The best of the best.
The best of the best is there, and he won. So I'm gonna have to say he's the best.
Facts.
Now, who was the best in rapping?
Oh,
Who would you say?
me,
Now-
I'm gonna say.
You
Oh,
know
wait,
he
wait.
gotta
You
say
can't
himself.
be. You can't be.
Which
You know he
era?
gonna say himself.
I'm talking about the 80s.
To me, Don Franco and this guy named Rod T that used to live in the Ville was the best
Oh,
rappers
see?
I saw.
Hold on. You said only villain? What about outside of the
Because-
villain?
Nah, Pep was the nicest to me, man.
No, but no, you talking about 90. We talking about 80s.
Oh, okay.
Pep that's the late generation when I started
early
rapping.
90s.
I'm
Kia
talking
said-
about before I was rapping.
Kia said you got a good history. You could tell you ain't smoke a lot. So you said who was the best rapper
In the 80s or the 90s, to me.
in the 80s?
I'm gonna say Frank Nitty, probably because he was in front of me.
Right.
And a guy I didn't know, and he was battling LL back in the days, which was Booty Watt brother. His name was Cool J Watt.
Yeah.
And he
Cool J,
battled
okay.
LL Cool J.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm Cool J Watt. You had to be the jelly bean. I'm mad." He imitated that. He was dope.
He performed that
He
at
was dope.
Unity in the Community.
He
That
was
was
super
What was
dope
his-
to
what
me.
was his name now?
And you know, back then I'm young. He older.
LL Cool J
It was
Watt. I mean,
LL Cool
crazy
J
to me.
Watt.
Cool J Watt, right?
Cool J Watt.
Cool
J
J
Watt,
Watt.
And he made the song "I'm Mad," and it was dope.
Word?
I'm Cool J Watt, cause back here your head up be the jelly bean. I'm mad.
Who's Johnny J and DJ Bro?
DJ Bro probably was one of the best DJs that I heard of until I seen
Now,
Joey D.
my man Brandon got a lot of names. He put Grand Chiller, Rock T.
Rock T, the Grand Chiller.
Okay,
That's what I'm
Rock T,
talking
the
about,
Grand
Rock T.
Chiller. Okay.
He was so dope to me. I remember one of his rhymes from back then.
Wait, Kia D said, ask him who had the best potato salad. Watch he know.
Yo, who had the best potato salad?
Kid D.
Kid D had the best potato salad?
What up, sis?
Yo, hold up. Kid D too young to be making potato salad back then. We talking about the fucking 80s.
Kia D she from our era.
Wait a minute,
might
she
be
was
a
making
year or
potato
two younger
salad?
than me.
Kid D is a young girl. I thought she was young.
Nah, that's Kia D. She's on
Oh, the first lady was like 30, 33, 34.
Nah, I ain't gonna say nobody age, but Kia D probably 2-3
Oh,
years
okay.
younger than
I
me.
thought she was a young
her
girl.
Her rest in peace, her other sister, her sister
Michelle
below
and
that
Keisha.
is my age. Keisha's my age.
Was her
Kia's
potato
under
salad
her.
cookout worthy? Was it
Kia D
big
could-
man worthy?
Kia D could burn, man.
Okay,
She can
okay.
burn.
Shout out to Kid
She
D.
can burn. She still ain't better. She ain't better than Chef Bink, better plate than yours, but she can burn.
Oh my God, hear this thing. Now, y'all didn't mention the kid Carl said Warzak. Warzak was doing this thing?
Walzak is a legend.
Oh, he is. Okay. Now, where's he
But
from?
I'm not gonna say he was the best rapper because
What area is he from?
He from the Ville.
He from the Ville. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
The Magic Crew back in the days. He was actually the best OG I seen. Did
Look
it
at LA
because
Lucky to my
he
right.
had trials
Stop.
and tribulations of his life. He was popping back in the days from what I heard from the older generations, and then he ended up turning into a fiend.
Who?
Walzak. He got a
Really?
serious story. His story is serious.
He gave me a CD one time. This was years ago. We had the Range Rover.
Walzak was live back in the days before I was off the porch. From what I hear,
Really?
he ended up turning into a fiend.
He's passed away?
Nah, he's still around. He's still
Okay.
looking
Somebody
good
just
too.
said rest
He's
up.
still
Somebody
look,
said
nah,
rest up Walzak.
Nah,
Yeah.
Walzak's still here looking good. I seen Walzak. His health is
I
up.
seen him the other
He
day.
still look good.
Who's
Still
COD?
look good. Huh?
Somebody's Teresa Lynn said COD started it all.
COD.
COD. I'm not sure.
COD. Who's that?
Y'all can call in too. 917-843-0258. Y'all call in.
COD. I'm trying. That sound familiar, but I don't remember that.
Warzak was hustler turned rapper, then went back to hustling. He had the best album cover.
Warzak was a hustler, turned into a fiend, started playing 3 Card Molly.
Somebody just mentioned 3
Got
Card
back
Molly.
on, jumped in the drug game again. Was a big crew, and he never missed a beat. He don't to this day. He's not a drug dealer now, but he's the ultimate hustler, man.
Lucky J said Warzak took my lunch money on the
He's the ultimate hustler, man. Warzak is, and he's
Wait,
probably
that's
in
the
late
dark
50s.
skin guy, boy-headed dark skin guy that be on the bus doing the
Yo,
cards.
the gold
Nah, that's
teeth.
my
He not
cousin
bald-headed,
London.
though.
I
That's
was
my
like, he
cousin
definitely
London.
got me for
I mean,
$20 in high school.
But them all the 3
Damn
Molly
you,
guys know
Coco.
But Warzak is one of the ultimate hustlers ever. One of the best that ever did it.
Is he?
One of the best that did it. Why? Because he's smart. He never caught one of them indictment cases by being smart.
I caught me some up here. That's
He
for
was
sure.
a fiend. He was able to bring himself up from being. Nobody comes up from a fiend. Everybody
Payne said Warzak took my book fair money.
Yo, everybody said
Nobody
Warzak
does
took their
that.
money.
She said Warzak took my book fair money. Muda Payne. This shit is dead.
He actually, yeah. Let me finish. Let me break it down. He was the only dude I knew how to re-rock back in the days.
What you mean? Okay.
Yeah,
If you don't know what re-rock mean, that means you could take some powder and you could make back into a rock form and still be cocaine without being crack back
Now
then.
I knew the crack in the base heads would scrape the stem and get a little something out of that and re-smoke that.
No, that's cook up. That's cocaine in its pure form, which is crack. But I'm talking about powder before crack was thought about in Connecticut.
Cameron said Warzak knew how to turn 2 into 5.
Hell yeah.
Whip 7 out of 6,
And
baby.
you know, he was my idol coming up. Because I want to go out. I got to learn how to re-rock. I got to learn that shit.
Re-rock is a motherfucker.
I got to learn that shit.
Now-
Nobody gives that up. Nobody gives the secret to that.
Who's Kenny Hazard? Somebody said Kenny Hazard is a legend.
Rest in peace, Kenny Hazard.
Who's the Flaming Knights?
That was Dragon in them.
Okay.
They end up exposing him as being a rat back in the days.
Oh wow.
Are you sure you're able to say that?
It was in the newspaper, so I can say it.
Okay.
The newspaper stuck him out.
Oh really?
Wow.
When he died, I'm not from that era. I'm not from the Dragon era.
He's deceased?
After he's deceased.
Okay.
And back then, I just known him as being one of the legends from New Haven. And when he died, everybody's the newspaper came out saying that he was an informant for the New England Police Department for like years.
Who's Miles and Levi Curtis?
Up.
You know Miles and Levi Curtis? Rest in peace, Herbie. Arlette said that.
Yeah, but I don't know if the newspaper was lying.
That's crazy
or not.
Put that over.
But they put that in the newspaper.
That's
I remember
crazy
just
to
like
do that.
yesterday seeing
So
that
Wally
shit.
Don said being smart or dumb don't really matter when Yale pays for indictment to clean the streets of New Haven.
The people in the streets is giving it up.
I heard about fines.
The class of criminal nowadays is doing their job for the police.
So you said the informants is doing the job for the police.
The informants
Man, I be
is
seeing
doing
people hustling online. That'd be the dumbest shit in the world. To me.
Like the class of hustler nowadays is telling them they. I mean, you still got smart hustlers out there.
Online they hustling? What kind of dumb shit is that?
Selling weed and I got
Yeah.
AFEs and shit.
Oh, definitely. I always see that on
You see motherfuckers on
Facebook.
Facebook going, yo, we got AFEs.
And I be
Right.
like,
I got AFEs, come see me.
And I
Right.
think
They
that
be
shit-
like,
and
got
I
that
think they be
gas,
dead
mobile.
serious.
I be like, yo,
Dumbass shit
what?
like
I
Who
be
the
thinking
fuck
they be
does
dead
that?
serious.
A lot of people
I got
does
Uber and
that.
Smoke, dumbass motherfuckers.
I got what?
Uber and Smoke, dumbass
Uber?
motherfuckers.
Ain't that much less talking in the world, man. Them motherfuckers be serious.
Dumb as
Try,
hell.
they got the.
Stupid motherfucker, man.
I'm so
But
glad
then
my
be
man
acting
tried
like the
K,
feds
yo.
is watching them. I be like, yo, y'all kills me.
rats. I don't know what hood got the most rats.
Look
I
at
can't
KD
say
trying to
that.
start that bullshit. KD, what the hell? What the hell wrong
I
with
don't know,
you?
but I know that it's a rat in every hood. I don't know what hood got
Look
the
at
most
Trav.
rats, but I know it's a rat in every hood.
Look at Trav because he can fight. He want to talk that fuck out of
I don't want to fight, man.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I don't want to fight.
Yo, it's a rat in every hood.
Definitely.
That's everywhere across the country.
Might be motherfucking 20 rats in every hood.
Now let me make this clear. Kevin Childs did this on Funkmaster Flex show. A rat isn't a person who's a civilian.
If you're a civilian, you're not considered a rat.
Like if you live your everyday life, you go to work, come home.
If you're a civilian, you're supposed to
You're
tell.
not a rat. You're supposed to tell the police.
You're supposed to tell.
Yeah.
If it's your business.
Now, if you're in the underworld, if you're in the game, and you get busted with a half a joint, and you tell,
You're a stone cold rat.
You're a stone cold
You're a maggot rat.
You're a maggot.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't heard that.
The class of criminal has to understand.
But listen, now when they get you in
civilian-
that room, and the prosecutor's saying, "Listen, tell us what we want to know, and you'll get 5 years. Otherwise, you'll get 25."
That's why I'm breaking down to you back in the day.
Hold on, like Lucky said it's a rat on this show.
Who
said
a rat
that?
in this show?
Oh, that's what Lucky
Who a rat
said.
in this show?
He said it's a rat on this show.
Who a rat in this
Talking
show?
about that timeline. You know we talking about your comments.
She
I
talking
know
about
I ain't
the
standing
bullpen?
next to no rat.
She talking about the bullpen?
I know I ain't next to no
Well, I
motherfucking
have
rat.
admitted, I'm self-admitted that I will call the police.
You're a civilian now.
Oh,
I'm a civilian now.
I had to call the cops a couple of times at my restaurant.
Yeah, you have to because you
I
I
have
had to. I
civilian
couldn't
work.
take it in my own hands. I
Maybe
tried to throw the key away
listen,
on me.
we don't want no shit up here, please. We just talking about the 80s.
That's why I'm telling you, back in the days, we was trained to understand that one day you're gonna go to jail. You're going to jail one day. Ain't no ifs, ands,
See, I
about.
wish I had
You
looked at
down
it
with
like
me?
that.
You're going to jail one day.
One day
And
you're
when
going
that
away.
day comes, we got you.
and you got to stand tall.
Stand tall. And if you got to stand tall for one of us, stand tall. We got you.
We
that
got
was the
you.
oath that we pledged. That's the oath that we took.
Right.
Nowadays, it's a different world
So
now.
like Lucky said, Rob is the rat.
Okay, that's okay. Give me a fucking bomb. Yeah, I said I was a rat. I wasn't a rat then. When I got arrested back then, I did my time. I didn't snitch on nobody. But now I'm older. I'm a few pounds heavier. I'm not trying to fucking fight.
Nah, sometimes you got to though, Rob.
You gotta do what?
Sometimes you gotta fight, man.
If you're a civilian,
Trav, I know if I call you and say, Trav, I got some problems. You gonna come over here and you'll knock a motherfucker with the jujitsu.
Nah, we're gonna settle it. We ain't going.
We gonna settle it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna let nothing happen. No violence.
Today, nowadays, violence is the last resort.
Violence is the last resort.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
only gonna get violent if I gotta protect myself or my family.
Or my family, right.
Yeah.
Or my loved ones
Or
that's
if
next
you,
to
or
me.
if you see some injustice being done to women and children, man.
Yeah, like
old
we
people.
Absolutely.
not
You gotta
around
stand up
for
for that.
violence. That's a thing of the past. We not around for violence. We not even around for selling drugs. To each his own. I don't knock nobody for doing what they do.
Yeah.
That's on them. If that's what you want to do, I'm gonna tell you right now. Rest in peace, my boy Swamp. Swamp is one of the dudes that inspired me to jump out of the street game.
Right.
He said some of the realest shit to me. My boy Mont Boy, rest in peace, Swamp, in the Hill. He told to me, he said, Binky B, that's a fool's paradise. I said, what you mean by that, Swamp? He said, shit, nigga. He said, you live paradise for 5-6 months to a year. You in paradise with all that money. But then next thing you know, you going to jail a year later. You a fool for falling for that shit. He said, that shit's a fool's paradise.
True that.
And that shit stuck to me to this day.
Makes sense.
Now let me say this. They said don't say you're a rat, Rob. I wouldn't say I'm not a rat, but I did stand tall in that street life. I never told on
yeah.
nobody.
Wait,
Yeah.
Eric Green said Travis had the best house for snacks and video games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Trav, you had snacks?
Oh, all the time. All the time. Mad Games, Nintendo, Sega, because that's where
Yo.
Big E going.
Yeah,
Big E,
like
Big E
I-
taking y'all
like-
all the way back to
like,
the 80s.
Like, I'm gonna just say
That's how
this
long
right
I
here.
know him.
I would, the jewel I would give to today, if you're out there hustling.
Please give it to because I got some young boys watching.
If you're out there hustling right now,
Stop.
It might be plentiful for you now. Stop while you got a chance, man,
Word
because
up.
them boys ain't playing fair. They got a lot of help out there, man. They got so much help. They got technology. They got Facebook. They got your best friend willing to turn you in. Like
That's
it's-
crazy.
And not only that,
It's
I don't
not-
even. I feel
Yo,
like
it's other ways to
fucked
get
up.
money other than selling drugs.
Yeah,
and
man.
not only that, I feel like if you're not the plug, like if you're not doing big shit, you're not gonna make no money anyway. Because everybody's a fucking
Just
drug
be
dealer.
smart with it,
I'm
man.
not-
Everybody's a drug
Get your
dealer
credit up,
nowadays.
whatever
It's-
you
it's
doing.
just
Spend that
like-
money on your
you
credit.
could-
If that's what you doing, get your credit up with that money, man.
Just take what you're good at and figure out a way to make some money off it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like before I was doing construction, my regular job, I started DJing. I was getting by with it. Like, you gotta take what you're good at. I was good at DJing. I was like, oh, I turned my hobby into a business.
Shay
And you could
Williams.
do that too. You could do whatever. If you know how to dress fly, figure out a way to make some clothes and sell some T-shirts.
I got a
or
question.
Sell some socks or whatever.
Yep, I see
Shay
that.
Williams said, "Who's the best female rapper in New Haven?"
That's a good question.
Tweet.
Tweet Dog.
Tweet is a.
KSI.
I had Tweet in my brother had Tweet down in New York, and they was loving her.
KSI.
Tweet Dog from
Tweet
KSI
is a
was
fucking
was
monster.
I'm gonna salute a lot of rappers, but Tweet just had that everything.
Yeah.
The realness, I'm gonna say Kia D was one of the realest too. Tweet and Kia.
Yeah.
Look at Kia D. Look at Kia D. She probably looking right now.
Now,
Looking
Tweet
at me.
and Kia is like the same. It's just that Kia, I believe, I don't want to say
Kia more
this.
active.
I just think that Tweet was more skillful.
Oh, I got a slick
to
question.
me.
DJ
But
Joey.
Kia, I love Kia.
Yeah, Kia's
I
hot.
love Kia.
Yeah.
I fucks with Kia.
I love Kia.
DJ Joey D said, "Who was the hottest DJ?"
Joey D. To me.
Why the hell would he
Shorty
ask
Drip.
that question if
Shorty
he know it's
Drip.
gonna be him? Kind of shit is that, Joey D?
Joey D and DJ Rainbow to me
Who's DJ Rainbow?
was a dude that he had the Oasis, which was one of the biggest clubs in New Haven. He was DJing
What was
in
the
Oasis.
club next to the Oasis across the street?
Taurus, which
The
is still
Taurus.
there, the Jump.
Right.
They had the Jump, and they had it's a house there now.
It's a house
Two
there.
houses. You know, it's a house there. It's a house there now.
Right.
That used to be the Oasis. Back then, Oasis was one of the biggest clubs in New Haven where all the players and the gangsters and the ballers came out.
So you say-
and Rainbow used to be up in there killing them.
So Kia D, Tweet
I'm gonna
will be your favorites.
to me.
Okay.
To me, my favorite, because I like them as persons and I know they are what they rap about.
Right.
I know them personally, and I know Tweet was just hip hop like that.
Tweet was
and
in New
Kia
York.
is just authentic to me.
My brother had Tweet in New York running
She's
around like
authentic
crazy.
to me. I
Diamond
love-
said Joey D, Reggie Reg, Rainbow, Mario. D, I guess
I
DJ.
think Mario was from New York though. Well,
Okay.
Joey D was from New York too, but he migrated here. Mario was always a New York dude. He never.
the fuck was the Tally Jones at the 7-Eleven club?
Reggie Reg, that was late in the game at the 7-Eleven.
Okay. L.A. Lucky said, "Who was the hottest photographer?"
Fun City Photos.
Who?
Fun City Photos bought the blueprint out here.
Damn, you and Trav came up here and just started dropping this knowledge,
Fun
yo.
City Photos, which was Huey, was the first one to teach motherfuckers you get money off pictures.
You get
Then
money
B
off.
Wack followed the
Yeah.
blueprint after that.
Wow.
Now everybody is,
Yo, Carl Rader
Photographers and
said,
models and shit
"I was
now.
the best CeeLo player ever."
Who said
New
that?
Haven. Carl Rader said, "I was the best CeeLo player New Haven ever seen." Oh, let me see who this is calling in. Somebody calling in. Yo, this is the Raw Report. What's good? Talk to us.
Turn your device down.
Turn your shit down. You sound like you're in Afghanistan somewhere.
Turn your device down. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you,
You can't
fam.
hear you. You gotta turn your device down.
Your back feed is crazy.
Turn your
Turn your-
radio device down, Wally.
Turn whatever you listen to down.
You said what?
Okay,
Yeah,
now
now
you're
we
good.
can
You're
hear
good
you.
now.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Wally Don.
Wally, what up, Wally?
Wally, what up? What up? You got a back.
Call
connection.
back.
Call back, Wally Don.
Yeah, I turned it down.
All right, what's good, fam? You got the mad delay.
Sound check, man. We good. We had to do
Yeah,
a little
you
sound
be in the
check.
studio. You should know about them sound checks. What's good?
Hey, yo, Bink, man, I love you, nigga. I love you, nigga. You heard me?
I love you too, brother. What's up, Wally? Talk to us. What happened?
He hung up.
He just wanted to tell you.
just
he
said,
loved
oh,
you.
he wanted to tell you he loved you.
That's my brother. That's
Somebody
that's my
said
younger
Joe
brother. I love
Bell.
him too.
Joe-
And you know what? He from KSI.
No doubt.
So that's just the genuine love that
That's-
I'm telling
that's-
you.
and that's a
That
good
shit, that's
thing.
just dead now,
That's a
man.
beautiful thing.
A young brother from KSI called me up, said he loved me, and that's love right there, man.
That's mad
No
love,
doubt.
B. Somebody said Joe Bell Phil's had the best Volvo. I seen that Volvo. That Volvo was crazy.
I'm back. Hey, I'm back, man. Listen. I had to turn my shit down. I'm watching and trying to listen to the phone conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, everything smooth like Bink
Bink was around my hill house when I was in high school, man. Bink was one of the niggas who was the DJ from the Viv. All I knew he's from the Viv. You heard? Bink
Right.
showed love to all the young motherfuckers growing up. All like Bink had his hand in all the niggas that was even the niggas had rap beef. Like Bink was trying to direct niggas into the right way. You feel me?
Right.
And I single-handedly watched that. Like even God Sparks, we're gonna take it back when Big
Calling me
Bo
God
came
Sparks.
home, he came to K Street, shot a video. I was already on the strip, and he put us, we was little niggas, he put us in this video like, that nigga's staying right here, that nigga's in my shit, like, that was love.
I'm
And
God
the
Sparks,
Bink
if
was
y'all
always
don't know.
close since way back, so,
What?
I mean, like, seeing the niggas up there right now, that's real New Haven, so I just want everybody to get the history, you gotta learn this shit, like,
No
you know
doubt.
what I mean, it's real love out here, it's niggas from different hoods that was hand to hand, like, beefing with each other, that's sitting up here in front of y'all.
Nope.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm calling out here, yo, Rob, don't ever say you a rat, bro.
No, I was fucking around. I did my time. I did them 8 years. I took him to the face. I ain't snitch on nobody. I'm not a rat, brother.
I know those three that shit, Rob.
No doubt.
Shorty on the comments, I see you doing your thing. You from the Ville too. I love my Ville niggas. I love you too, home, bro.
Thank you. I seen your trailer actually that you have put out. You about to drop a mixtape, right?
Man, I love you too. I love you too, man.
Hey yo,
Oh, can you hear me?
hey yo, Wale.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
I love you too, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I know what time it is. David Ruffin on the way, nigga.
So we gonna bang him in the head with it too, bro.
Yeah, nah, definitely. David Ruffin, man, like,
He got a back
it's
connection.
definitely something special because as an artist growing up and doing shit wrong and not really knowing, like David Ruffin is really explaining like the business side of things, like owning your own shit, like really knowing I can hit Bink and DJ, he DJ my whole party, we both get paid. Like it's about registration and really getting business. So David Ruffin is like wildly owning all this shit. So I really don't got time to pay attention to a lot of shit because I'm really on some shit, my shit. So it's like that's where I'm at with my career, man. Free Ty Henny, free my brother.
No
Shout
doubt.
out to all the New Haven local artists that's working hard, man. Y'all keep going with you.
Take that
Keep the
word
culture
local
alive.
out of the conversation. We unsigned artists.
No doubt.
That's all.
I mean, it's definitely a big business. So God Sparks teaching me all the time, man. You get money outside these streets. And y'all up here speaking this New Haven history, man. Y'all keep this shit flooded. Shout out
PhD
to Cali.
said
I see you,
group
bro. I see you on the comments.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same shit.
I'm gonna be up there
It's a
soon.
lot of love.
No
in
doubt,
there.
Wally Don.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you for
Appreciate
calling
y'all, man.
in.
Y'all niggas be good, man.
You
All
already
right,
know.
fam.
Thanks for calling in, Wiley. Thanks for calling in, brother.
You already know.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hell yeah. I got some projects coming out. I got a project coming out with Wally Don. I got a project that I'm doing with Mel G's.
Yeah, Wally Don is fire. Mel G's is fire.
I got a group project coming out with Mel G's, Bragging Rights, and Bugatti 203. Them to me, them my new heavy hitters that I'm about
Now
to
they-
go hard body with. We
Now
about
they
to do a
talking
project.
about the cars. The cars. I remember seeing the kid Phil's joint. His joint was stupid. The Volvo.
The Hill. They had everybody had
Yo,
cars,
Tree
man.
Volvo was nasty, man, from West
Now,
Hills.
to me,
Tree
the-
had the Polo all on the inside of his
Yeah,
joint.
but when the dude came with the 780 convertible in the jungle, he fucked it up.
Somebody
He
just said
inspired
that,
Volvo to do convertible Volvos. Before Volvos had convertibles, motherfucker from the Jungle Brothers had the motherfucker 780 Volvo and cut the top off that motherfucker.
Yeah, they
it
was
was coming
tripping
through
them
with a
out.
convertible Volvo before it was even thought of. They was just like,
And
what
now,
the fuck
and
is
now
that?
Volvo is cutting the tops off.
Now Volvo's
selling the fucking cars.
Volvo's is cutting the top off.
Ain't that a bitch?
Wait,
Before
they
my-
owed him a check then, right?
Before Volvo was cutting the top off, a dude from New Haven, Connecticut, in the jungle cut the top off in a motherfucking Volvo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let me elaborate on something that I'm gonna tell you what got me sharp on how to move in the streets.
Okay.
My boy, I'm gonna say it because this is history. This documented history. A guy, a childhood friend of mine named Dump, he caught a body
I remember
on a
that.
Yale student back in the days.
I remember that.
We all was sitting in trial for his case or whatever. and the Dirty Boys was sitting in on a trial too. And they told us, yeah, you know the Jungle Brothers? We're going to get them. Yeah, we're going to get their asses. They think they're on top of the world. They're flying their fucking cars down there to some shit that was going on down south. They're flying there. They're shipping their cars down there, and they fucking think they on top of the world. And whoa. Yeah, we're going to get their ass. From that day, I understood, if you flashy, you going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, for them, it was they more or less looked at it like, I'm making $400 a week in my paycheck, and these motherfuckers make that. These motherfuckers spend that in a restaurant.
You got to understand, New Haven, Connecticut is a small town. It's not like New York. See, if you're in a big city like New York, Brooklyn, Harlem,
when I came out
it's
here,
populated. Right. If you got a hot car, they don't know who the fuck you are. It's too populated.
Right.
But when you're in a small town like New Haven and you drive a flashy car, everybody's talking about it.
Right.
And everybody's talking about it. The police is talking about it. Right there, you got a stamp on your motherfucking name for the police. We got to get them.
Right. What's up, caller? Talk to us.
What's going on, man?
Talk to us, baby. What's going on, baby?
Benjamin Pop Gotti Harris. Bink, what's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on, Pop Gotti? What's up, baby?
What is his name? What is his name?
What up,
Benjamin. I know him as Pop Gotti from back in the day. That's my guy. But he into the Christian thing right now, so I'm going to call him Benjamin.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Benjamin. I'll call you Benjamin now.
No. You still Pop to me. His mama call him Pop. I'm going to call him Pop.
Don't say that everybody was doing the Dapper Dan thing, man, but we can't forget about Mr. Unique.
Oh, of course.
Who can't forget about who?
Mr. Unique.
Now, who's Mr. Unique?
Mr. Unique was basically doing the same type of stuff that Dapper Dan was doing. He was based in New Hallville on the corner of Shelton and Bassett.
That's not Unique Boutique, is it?
Nah,
he
just had a little spot that he used to sew his stuff in, and he was hooking dudes up with the leather.
Really?
Leather on it, customized leather suits and stuff. Big T Lee was a big customer. Unique T Lee. A lot of players back then in New Haven was getting stuff from Mr. Unique.
Yeah, y'all tell a little bit about history, man. I ain't hear nobody mention that, but everything the brother's telling you, man, is the truth, man.
Oh, I'm learning. I'm definitely learning.
I love y'all, man.
Yeah,
love you back, brother.
I'm sorry if people been telling me what to talk about on the comments. I haven't been reading them, but I'm gonna scroll down now. So if I didn't elaborate on something that y'all told me to talk about, my bad. My eyes wasn't in the phone.
He hung up. Good looking on the call in. Y'all call in 917-843-0258. We got Bink B in the crib. We got Trav in the spot, and we got Coco in the spot. We talking about the 80s.
Can I say one thing?
Say it.
In the 90s, Guy Sparks, T-Miz, my brother right here.
Wait.
Was one of the nastiest.
God Sparks?
Ever. To this day.
Nastiest in what?
Rapping. This a fucking rapping motherfucker.
I ain't
right
even gonna
here.
ask what I want to ask.
He's smart.
He's
really smart. I mean, I know he had to live the hard life in the gangster.
Oh, he's incredible,
he's a
yo.
smart guy.
That's my guy.
And
I'm in New York
he
and they
knows
ask
how to use his wordplay.
Yo, I'm in New York and they asking me about it. You know my man Trav? I'm like,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to be going hard in the mixtape game, and when we used to battle Shorty Drip.
Okay.
Shorty Drip ended up catching the case. I'm gonna tell you what made me go. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna tell you what made me go hard in the music game. I was a street dude that was DJing as a hobby.
Okay.
Shorty Drip at that time was the DJ.
Shorty Drip was the DJ.
He was already making his mixtapes. He was already seasoned.
Originator.
He was in it before me.
Right.
I remember asking him, what do I got? What do I buy? I didn't know.
You need to know what equipment
he was already seasoned. I remember just like yesterday, I went to a party. It was back in Fresh Ones in KSI, and Shorty Drip was DJing. And when he was DJing, I'm like, oh shit, that's the guy from high school.
Right.
He DJing and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was, dope and funky back then.
Hold on, caller.
You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
and I seen him, and it was inspiration. Oh, that's a dude from high school DJing with me. DJing a party, he go to my school.
Right.
And I was like, I could do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And later on, when I wanted to learn about DJing and shit, I even asked him, yo, so what you gotta get? He was like, he told me some shit I had to get or whatever. Whoa. And we end up Frank Nitty. He was already popping. Shorty Drip was popping.
Right.
In the mixtape game already. Frank Nitty, which was a dude that was already down with me, but I wasn't trying to blossom as a DJ because I was green. I was just learning. Frank Nitty was already rapping. You understand what I'm saying? And Frank Nitty was like, I'm going to diss that nigga Shorty Drip from the KSI. Fuck that nigga. He from KSI anyway. And he dissed him on the track. And they end up coming out with a diss track back and threw me in the equation because they knew I hung with Frank Nitty, which I understand is the art of war. I'm going to diss Bink before I even jump in it because I know they roll to hang together. They diss me and shit. And it forced me to step my game up. So I started DJing and shit. You understand what I'm saying? And we just started popping off with the mixtape battle. Shorty Drip ended up catching the case. And I was like, shit, I don't even need a DJ no more. He in jail. I didn't have no inspiration no more.
Right.
I didn't have no inspiration no more. Then I really didn't have no love for it. Then I remember just like yesterday, because this is my childhood friend, even though he's from KSI.
Right.
We always was friends because we grew up together.
Right.
And his cousin was one of my best friends that taught me a lot of stuff.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And he just got out of jail. And his cousin was like, oh, you got to hear the way Travis rap. Travis nasty. Travis nasty. Whoa. And he came to my crib. You remember that day? Yeah. He came to my crib that day and I was making beats. And I threw the beat on. And the motherfucker was just nasty as a motherfucker. I was like, ooh, damn, this nigga nasty. Like, you know
we got to give him a spit something before he leaves.
And he inspired me. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I never told this story.
Okay.
He inspired me to jump back in. Because at that time, I was in the streets and I didn't care about music.
Right.
I didn't have to battle because I didn't have nobody in my heels, so I didn't have to fight.
Hold on.
Let me get this
Lucky
caller.
Jay said he had a good idea. He said you should do a mixtape with the old generation and the new generation.
That's dope.
That would be dope.
That'd be
Yo,
dope.
caller, who's this?
That'd be dope.
This is Cleo, Binky B.
What's up, Cleo? That's my partner, Rock the Beats DJ Camp. We here.
I'm sorry, who is she?
Rock the Beats DJ Camp. That's my boy, Callie McCown. You can follow her on Facebook. Follow Callie McCown on Facebook right now.
Now, who is this on the phone? Cleo.
Yeah, that's her real name, but her Facebook name is Callie McCown on Facebook. Hit her up right now.
Okay,
we have a business that we try to uplift the community. It's Rock the Beats DJ Camp. Well, I'm and a few more brothers is going to teach kids how to DJ.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Cal. Whatever.
Cleo.
What's up, Cleo?
Right. So I just wanted to say that Binky made a valid point when he was saying that it's so important that all these young kids out here that are out here selling drugs, that they need to put that to the side. Everybody has a gift, and they need to invest in their gift. And also that Rock the Beat DJ Camp is something that we're going to bring to our community to give our kids another outlet. Like, you don't have to be out here selling drugs.
Right.
And I think that both Binky and Travis made a valid point. And Binky did say earlier that, that's one of the things that he started to get back into, DJing. And he said it made him a little bit of money. Now he's construction. This has his business. So it's so important that you guys are, telling your story, letting everybody know that, the drug life is not, and that they really need to invest their future into something else. But I want to put in our plug for Rock the Beat DJ Camp is coming in 2018.
I know that's right.
Open just 7 through 14. We have 50 slots open. They're going to go fast. Our kids that signed up already. So make sure you email me at rockthebeatdjcamp2@gmail.com, or you can inbox me at Callie McCown. But you guys are doing a great job. Shout out to the Raw Report.
Thank you so much.
Let me say the plug again.
Okay.
Go on your Facebook page right now. Inbox Callie McCown because we're going to have limited seating. We're only going to have 50 students. We're not going to allow no more than 50 students.
Is there an age
It's from
requirement?
7 to 14.
Okay.
It's from ages 7 to 14. We're going to teach them the history of music, what's the goods and the bads about certain music, and we're going to teach them how to get into the music hustle. We're going to teach your kids how to make some money, basically.
What's up, caller? Talk to us.
Hey, yo, my name is Habi Selassie, a.k.a. Habi Gaddafi. I just want to show mad love to the Raw Report.
No doubt.
First and foremost,
My G.
Much love to my guy, God Spark, and my boy, DJ, the infamous Binky B.
What's up, brother?
He said that shit mad crispy.
Habi Selassie. I named him that.
Y'all niggas, I got some knowledge from both of you brothers. Like, I swear in my soul, T-Wiz, a.k.a. God Sparks, 430 GS, this nigga gave me the science of being God. That's first and foremost. Sparks is a good dude. DJ Binky B, you a good dude too. It's so crazy how y'all link, and I seen the linkage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas combine two hoods, my nigga, on the low. You know what I'm saying? And the way y'all moving, guys, y'all is an inspiration. So just keep doing your thing, Binky B. Keep doing your thug bizzle, God. We love you all here, man. We'll never forget that, man.
No doubt.
We've been around you brothers for a long time. Just keep doing your thing. Don't stop. Keep giving back to the community, doing your DJ thing. Just, you know what I mean? Just, I watch. I'll be watching, you know what I'm saying? So we got love for y'all brothers out here, man.
Yeah. Appreciate that,
Thank
bro.
that. It's a lot of love right there, man.
Thank you, too. Thank you for calling in, IB. That's my brother.
God. We watching, God. The people's out here watching, Lord.
No doubt.
Right?
No doubt.
And one thing I wanted to say, I ain't hear no drama on this episode. You be having mad drama on your shit, Rob.
Yeah, we trying to go another route now, baby. We trying to go another route.
This is pure. As long as you stay pure to your soul, then everything else is gonna be complete. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just keep rocking. I like the platform. I hope it get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to even the other brothers that used to be on the show.
No
my
doubt.
Boy T Web.
Right.
My boy Topic King. You know what I'm saying? Y'all started some shit and y'all just keep it moving. Keep it moving, God.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
So it's people really watching y'all niggas, man, and y'all got a good form. So just keep up the good work and stay pure, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
No doubt,
brother.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting.
Love you, bro.
Thanks for the support, fam.
So Shanice Little and a couple of
Peace.
other people saying they want to learn how to DJ as well. So if you have something that you can possibly set up for like us adults that want to learn how to DJ?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I really don't.
We don't really want to deal with the adults.
I really don't want to deal with the adults. I want to upbring our future.
Right.
Now, and I don't really. I got a lot going on. I really don't have time for those school the adults.
Because the kids are easier.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the kids are easier, but
they will be because the parents can drop them off. But the adults, man, we did that movie. It's hard, man, to get everybody on the same page, man. People got kids, they got jobs, they ripping and running. You got an appointment to be here at 5 o'clock, showing up late.
Yeah, it's really about where I'm at and where I'm at in life. I got a lot going on, and at the end of the day, I got to work my job, and I'm a family man too.
Right.
And I don't have time or the patience to be dealing with a lot of adults.
Right.
So I'm just thinking. I'm thinking 20 years
Hold
down
on,
the
fam.
line. I'm thinking 20 years down the line from now, 10 years down from the line now. If we don't start with our youth, we're headed for destruction in a lot of ways.
Absolutely.
So if I play my part and just doing like if I can get 50 youth in the right direction, then I done my part.
You did your part. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll hopefully they'll do their part when they get older.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm at the point right now. If you don't know now, you don't want it. You didn't want to know.
Right.
Not trying to discourage nobody.
Right.
I just don't have the time in my schedule to really focus on that because I got too much on my table right now.
Right.
On top of just bringing up my own kids.
Right.
Okay. Caller, what's good? Talk to us.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What up?
Hey, what up?
What's going on, brother?
What up, Rob D?
What's up, fam?
Trav?
What up now?
What's going on, bro?
Where's Frizzy Kai, yo?
Frizzy
What up,
Kai.
Kylan?
What up?
Hold up.
What up, Kylan?
Yo, it's Frizzy Kai.
Talk it.
AKA Frizzle, AKA K Fry,
Frizzle.
AKA Kylan.
What up, Kylan?
Yo, hold the mic for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Talk to me.
Oh, shit.
Hello?
Yo, Kylan.
Yo.
Was you the best dancer in New Haven back in the day?
No, I'm gonna say I can't say so. I'm gonna fall back.
You
Yo,
know
how
I'll
you,
get him.
man?
Good brother, though.
You told me you was the best dancer in New Haven, Connecticut.
Well,
Keep it
he's
1,000.
supposed to be confident, man.
Yeah, no
I'm just gonna
doubt.
shoot the brother down, though. You know, he was good, though. Listen, he was
Say
good.
something to you, Bink.
He was good,
I
though.
want to say something to you, Bink.
What's up, brother?
Yo, let's reminisce, right?
Uh-huh.
Check this out, right? Did me and JP had the hood fucked up?
It
On the
dancing?
t-shirts? On the t-shirts.
With graffiti?
On the t-shirts and the artwork. Did me and JP had...
Yeah, yes, you did. But besides Chewy, before he went to KSI, Dwayne Moore, a.k.a. Chewy, was a bad man in drawing, too.
Chewy and Triz.
Chewy was a bad man. Chewy was the best I saw.
Besides that, Rob D.
Besides, listen.
Besides that.
Besides when it comes
We
down
had
to
the
drawing,
hood fucked up. Me and JP.
Chewy was the man, though. But besides that, y'all was putting out that work. I can't front. You was putting out that work and drawing. You're a talented brother. Nobody can take that from you.
With graffiti.
Nobody can take that from you, Kylon. They can't take the history away.
He's delayed. He on delay.
Do we have Jackie Robinson? Do we have the Freddie Fixer fucked up?
Damn, he already said you was dope. Damn.
Besides Chewy, yes.
Rob is eggy.
Besides Chewy, yes.
He already gave his brother like 20 minutes ago.
But the older brother, Tony Tone, was nasty too, though.
Kalon want the spotlight off for himself.
It's all good. He's a good brother.
Yeah, Kalon my man. Kalon my man.
And to this day, he still is talented. He
listened to he delayed.
I love you, brothers, man.
Yo, love you, fam.
Love you too,
love
bro.
you, fam. No doubt.
So let me finish telling you the story. Let me go jump back in the story. How T-Miz, Travis, God Sparks, whatever.
All
he got
this
a lot of
fucking
names.
time and I didn't know. He ain't told me shit.
How he inspired me.
That fucking T-Miz is so sneaky.
T-Miz came up in my crib that day. I threw a beat on that I made.
Right.
Cause to me, back in them
Hold on, caller.
To me, back in them days, I thought I was the only nastiest thing happening.
Right.
But the motherfucker came up in my house and he was like, "Oh shit."
Wait till I tell Ray Rice this
damn,
shit.
This motherfucker nasty.
Wait till I tell Ray Rice this shit.
The nigga sounded like he was writing for Nas.
Really?
That nasty.
Caller, what's good? Hello?
What's good?
Huh?
Shout it out.
I'm sorry?
That's right. Shout it out.
What?
What happened?
What's going on, brother?
Man, hang him up, man. If he
What's
don't
going
let him
on?
call
Who's
back,
this?
You can't hear him.
What's up, Beanie?
Who is this?
What's up, Beanie B?
Who is this?
This nigga said Beanie B.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
He got to go. Yo. This motherfucker said, "What up, Beanie B?" Like,
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yo, so let me finish telling you the story. So T-Miz come up in the crib with his cousin, and he starts smashing his shit. I swear, the motherfucker was writing for Nas. He was so goddamn nasty.
I ain't even fucking know, yo. Damn.
I grabbed my guys together. I said, "Yo, man, we gotta get our shit right."
His shit was crazy.
I never told this story. I'm keeping it 100 right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I start grabbing up my guys. I said, "Yo, man, this motherfucker from KSI nasty as fuck.
Really?
We gotta step it up." You understand what I'm saying? And so I started putting out mix CDs again.
Really?
I jumped back, put in mix CD, and he always had the invite to me. Come on, T-Miz. He was one of the guys that I always made sure I want to put on my mixtape too.
Was he nasty? All this fucking time, all I'm hearing.
I don't want to say it, but
Trav, everybody keep asking for you to spit something.
The nigga nasty.
Look at his face. He don't want to say shit. I'm
Dude
so
is
fucking
nasty,
pissed
man.
right
And
now.
I'm not saying this because
man.
we brothers
It's
now.
I get
I'm
it.
just
I
paying
get it.
homage. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no
keep
doubt,
it 100,
no doubt.
man.
I didn't know
just
he
like I'm
could
gonna keep it
spit.
100 in the hype man game. Big E is
Big
the best
E.
man I saw.
No doubt.
When it come down to hype
Big E
man.
already shot himself out.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he did.
When it come down to rapping in New Haven, this is one of my guys that I'm not saying it because this is
I'm
my
just
friend.
learning this tonight.
I'm keeping it 100. he inspired me
Ray Rice is gonna love
to
this.
jump back into the game.
Wait, till I tell
Wait,
him
Lucky
this shit.
J said you did a video next to Country Market.
Next
He
to
said it
country.
was fire.
No, that was Click Pop that you did over
Oh
there
no,
by
that was
Reed Street.
that was in front of Orchard Street too.
Oh yeah. That was Click Pop though. Same video, right?
This a dude from KSI, but this is my brother. I directed his first video ever.
Really?
Of course.
So y'all got mad history together.
This is my bro. I love him to death.
I love him too, yo. That's my man.
I go to war
y'all
for
too,
this
man.
I
guy
told you
right
I was in
here.
New York and
y'all
it was like,
too.
yo, you know my man Trav? You know my man Trav? I'm like, yo, Trav. He's like, he owned the salad palette. Oh, that's my man. But I ain't know about this hip hop shit. I'm pissed off right now.
I'll send you some music, Rob.
Send me some. All this time, like, send me. I'm gonna cuss this.
A lot of the youth don't understand that I'm a nasty rapper back in the day.
He
And
shouting
it
now. He
fucked me up.
shouting.
It fucked me up because
He
back in the
shouting.
day.
Yes.
Back in
Hold
the
up,
day,
you a DJ now? I know you
I'm a
dope on the
DJ,
DJ.
but I rap before I DJ'd.
Okay.
And then I started getting the passion for DJ. And
What's the other rapper DJ? Doo-Wop, right?
Doo-Wop
can't fuck with Bink.
Nah, that's my man. I don't know.
I'm just saying, Doo-Wop. Doo-Wop.
He said don't go there like that.
It is. I'm just talking about rapping and being a DJ.
That's my
my
boy
friend
from
on
the Bronx, a
Facebook.
good friend of mine.
Doo-Wop is
Good
good
friend of
peoples.
mine, which is a big
Carl
state
Rader
legend.
said
Tony
you
Touch
were
is good
106
people, too.
apart.
Yeah.
You was?
But I wasn't trying to rap at that wasn't my days when I wasn't inspired to do music no more.
Oh, okay.
I got up
history
and
is
downs
crazy.
with music.
Man, they was on 106 in Park, man. Frank Nitty had one.
What happened?
Frank Nitty was up there?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna tell you the story. My boy that was down with my crew, I stopped rapping at one time, and I just was doing other things in life, and I wasn't inspired to mess with music at the time. A guy named Frank Nitty, aka Don Franco, picked up the torch and kept wanting to rap.
Right.
And I was just being supportive of him.
Okay.
So he went, I believe, 4 times. Was it 4 times?
What, 106 in Park?
He went 4 times champion on 106 in Park.
I didn't even
rap
know
battles
that,
back
yo.
then.
Wow.
And the 5th day when we was there, we was just there just to be chilling, and we was just there supporting, just to be going to 106 in Park because we already had to connect.
Right.
So we just hanging out at 106 in Park.
Mo Carrington, I'm reading them now.
And the dude that was supposed to battle wasn't there. Didn't show up. I don't know. Maybe he caught a case. I don't know. He didn't have a ride. He just wasn't show up. So the guy was asked the audience, anybody can rap. This is your chance to be on 106 in Park. Who in the audience know how to rap? Everybody's scared.
Frank.
So, no, Frank couldn't do it because he already was up there. So they couldn't let him go back up there.
Okay.
And I'm just in the audience. So the guy that run 106 in Park knows me. He knows I know how to rap. He's like, yo, Bink, come on, man.
Right,
I'm like, man, I don't even rap no more. I don't fucking rap no more. I ain't rapping 2 years. Like, I don't got my edge no more. You understand what I'm saying? He's like, please do it for me. Because his job at the
Is to
time
get people
to rap on 106 in Park.
Right.
And if nobody would have rapped on 106 in Park that day, he probably would have lost his job.
Oh, okay.
So he's a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, that work at BET.
Right.
So he basically asked me 3 or 4 times, Bink, please, just do it for me. So I said, fuck it, I give it a shot. And the guy beat me.
He threw you up there for bait in
He
front of
threw me up,
50 million viewers.
Oh, the guy was dope?
But he wasn't prepared though.
He was
I know.
dope because he ended up winning about 3-4 weeks himself.
What was that? That was the guy that took over it? What was his name?
Not
I
Jen.
forgot his name, but he beat me.
Not Jen.
Yeah,
It
but you
wasn't
wasn't
Jen.
prepared, though, but he
I
threw your
wasn't
ass out
prepared.
there.
I was, like I said, I wasn't in the loop. I wasn't even rapping. I didn't rap in 2 years. I just wasn't.
This is in everybody's house at
wasn't
3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I wasn't on that time.
Right.
I just did it for a favor for a friend because I'm the type of person I don't let my friends down. Anybody that's a friend of mine will tell you, Bink is gonna come through for me.
Caller, what's good?
What's good, Rob? It's Jalil. Jalil, what's up?
Jalil, what's popping, baby?
Hey, Jalil.
Big B, what's good, man? It's Ori.
What up, Ori? What's up, brother?
Yeah, yo, I had to call in because, when I hear the music, because I know, I was, put like this, I was one of the first ones that did the reggae joint around here. I just want to put that out there.
Yes, he was.
And you remember that too, Big B?
I remember when you came off the boat here.
Hold on. Where's Jalil from? Africa, right?
Guyana.
Yeah, he from.
Yeah.
They kill shit up over there.
I want to say too, I got an old cassette tape with you when you first started rapping your first verse, man.
You still got it?
Yeah, I got it. My brother.
Well, this is what
remember when they had the crew? When they had the crew, the FBI. Remember?
Yeah. I'm trying to find a catalog of my old material, man. I don't got my old material no more.
I got it. I just gotta put my hand on it. It's in the crib somewhere. But yeah, I got it. And that was back like, oh man, Jackie Robinson days. I think. Like right after Jackie Robinson, I think. It was right after JR.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic, man. Old cassette tape. Matter of fact, it popped, and I put some fingernail polish and put the thing back together.
Yeah, well, if you can muster it up, I will appreciate it if you give me a copy of that.
Definitely. Hey, yo, when we talking about one of the best rappers in this, man, we can't forget Frank Nitty, man. Give birth to a lot of niggas.
Yeah, he birthed me.
Yeah, Frank Nitty, no doubt.
Frank Nitty, yeah, that's my dude all day, man. Word, I say that, man. But yo, the '80s was good too, Rob. Man, I came up in the '80s around here, man.
Yeah, that's when I came up here in the '80s. You know, and I caught. You know, I have
everybody keep asking us to spit.
Problem law
we
enforcement.
both ain't rapped 20 years. They keep asking us to spit.
Yeah, I've been rapping 20 years. But
yo, they want.
I got a verse or two though.
Oh, you got a verse?
I still got a verse or two. I pull up a rap 20 years from now, still might can go right now.
Look at Trav over there. I'm so fucking mad at him, and I don't know what to fucking do with myself.
Yeah, but Rob, we came up in a crazy era, man. Lost a lot of friends, you know. So
things. Yeah. Right.
I grew up on Star Street, you know what I mean? So, right there by the mud hole and all that. So I saw a lot of stuff, you know what I mean?
No doubt, fam.
I was never out there in it because I wanted to play sports. I was in baseball and football. Anybody tell you that? That was my thing. So, and I was nasty with what I did, but I just never got into that because I wanted to play sports. In order to play sport, I had to go to school, stay in school, get my grades right in order to do that. I couldn't live the street life. So that's what I chose.
No
doubt. Me and my boy Timmy Ford. Remember me and my boy Timmy Ford, you know? And Bink B know. He know we get it. We got it in.
All right.
No doubt. Good looking on the call, baby.
Yep.
All right.
Oh. Kia D said
you asked Big about my battle. He was so biased. He tried to say I won because the island was deep.
Kia have this argument all the time, man. I love my sister.
Hold on, caller.
She do this all the time with me. I'm sticking to the script. I'm sticking to my story, Kia.
Frank Nitty, what's good?
Yo, what up? What's good, though?
What's up, Franco?
You trying to call in with the rapper voice, man. Nobody going for that shit.
Yo, don't stop that shit, man. Yo, there's a lot of history in that room right there, man. There's a lot of history in that room, man.
That's a lot of what?
A lot of history in that room right there.
No doubt.
No doubt, Frank Nitty.
Right.
A lot of history, man. Like, dudes don't know that, and that's the problem. That the history ain't being taught, and the dudes don't know. They don't grow up official. They don't know the code of the street. They don't know how to move right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
So I'm glad that they're skipping, man.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know how far we go back.
Yeah, you already know, brother.
Bink just had to kidnap me to bring me to K-Soul house.
Yo, hey, Frank Nitty, can I tell the story about how you messed up a few deals that you could have had?
Yeah, bro, you know he was right there.
He messed up opportunity to get down with Rockefeller.
Oh, he did?
He let the streets take him.
Oh, the streets had him.
Yeah.
The streets is a motherfucker, boy.
He messed up his opportunity to get with Rockefeller at the time, and I know he would have made it.
The streets was just
Frank Nitty, you still online?
Yeah.
You still online? I'm gonna tell the story how you messed up your shot with Rockefeller. I don't even like to tell this story because I get pissed off every time I think about it.
It sounds salty.
I get pissed off every time I think about it, man. But I love you though, man, because you my brother, and I'm glad to see where you at in your space right now, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Frank.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Frank Nitty.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for not getting me a job with you out there where you work at making all that fucking money, jerk. I ain't forgot that shit, goddammit.
Yeah. He could have been one of Rockefeller's heavy hitters.
Yeah, the streets is a motherfucker, man. That's how it works.
The streets will inspire you.
Man,
they say New York City bright lights will inspire you. The streets will inspire you.
Yo.
Fucked us all up, man.
Fucked us all up.
Speak for yourselves.
Let me know you do big truck, man.
Hey yo, Hey yo, Don Franco, do I have permission to tell that story?
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm gonna tell the story.
You talking facts, man.
I'm gonna tell the story, man.
I know the club that y'all come from is official. We all watch each other coming up.
Yeah.
For real, yeah. We got money together. Like this real, man.
Yeah.
That real stuff. Like, you go back to the eyes when everybody was able to come over to the chill. We all love. Everybody was beating out their wits.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was getting money.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Glorious times.
Glorious.
No doubt.
I just want you to know, man. Support you brothers, man. Yo, keep up the good work, Bink, man.
Thank you, brother.
No doubt,
Thank
Frank.
You, brother.
Hey, Frank, listen. Tomorrow I'm going to my shitty job because you ain't give me a job with you, all right? Good talking to you, bozo.
Let me tell you the history why, like, a lot of just going out to the rappers on the come up right now. I'm gonna let them know for the things that I've been through as far as trying to get people on.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I had the opportunity. I got a lot of connections. It's like when I was rapping, I didn't have the connections
right
at the time. And when I did have the connections, I didn't care for the connections because I was in the streets so heavy. Rap was just a hobby to me. The streets was more important. Right. The streets was more important to me than rap. Rap was just more like a meditation. It was
secondary.
It was my recreation. Some niggas like to play basketball. I like to play around with music.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't no serious thing for me.
Right.
And we're gonna take the call and we're going to the story.
Caller, what's good? Talk to us. Yo.
I'm trying to.
I'm
live or what?
Yeah, you on.
What you say?
You live.
Tell him turn his device down.
You live, brother. Say something. Talk to us.
Turn your device down.
Yo, Sparks.
Yo.
Yo, Sparks, man. What up, man? It's CS, man.
Who this?
CS.
What up, CS?
He watching it, and
he's watching it. It's the
land. Man. What up, man?
Everything good. What's up with you, boy?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I know. I can hear you. I heard you. What's up?
What up, man? I'm glad to see you, man. You know, it's always fucking glad to see you, man.
All the time, bro. You already know.
Man, I'm happy to see you, man. You know I miss you, man. I ain't seen you in fucking years.
I'm out here, though, man. You know.
You looking good up there, man.
Thank you, bro. Trying to stay out here, man. Everybody dropping dead around me, man.
Fucking right.
All my friends and shit, man.
I got to call to see. I was going through Facebook. Bink, yo, what up to him?
What's going on, brother? Yo.
Bink, what up to him, man?
What's up, brother? What's going on, bro?
Man, good to see y'all doing cars and shit, man. Y'all looking good, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Good to see some real people up there, man.
Thank you, man.
Word
we just
up.
trying to keep it 100.
As real as it get right here.
I'm holler at y'all though, man.
All right, fam.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Do you know anything about a Queen Poetic? Somebody said ask
Poetic.
Bink B about
She from
Queen.
the tribe. She was tough too.
She was
But
tough.
she had a short run.
Okay.
She didn't have too long of a run.
Okay.
She got she when it was time for her to really go sick, Kia D was stepped up. Kia D
has stepped up.
Kia D came on the scene out of nowhere when Kia D kind of
went crazy with
the
it.
spotlight came to Kia D. Queen Poetic was somebody that people was getting ready to get into, and then Kia D came.
And Kia D came.
Because we used to throw the rap battles over there at the COC back in the days, and Kia D came and won the trophy. And once she won the trophy, you know, Queen Poetic wasn't being talked about no more.
Right.
You know.
Right. No
she
doubt.
like took the spotlight.
Y'all getting mad love, man. That's what's up, man.
So let me
tell the story because we've been getting interrupted with the callers and
all right. So I try to help a lot of brothers out here in Connecticut to get on a rap tip. Once I started, because you know I got family, I got a lot of friends and family in New York.
Right.
So I always loopy in New York. So I always have plugs. Like, people like me. I mean, that's just something that I got as a gift from God. I just have that something that people adapt to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just, everybody has their thing in life that they go for. One of my things is people just, they mess with me.
Right.
So at that time I was doing film. I was doing film documentaries. And I was doing a documentary for this guy in Brooklyn, big time drug dealer back then. And I was doing this documentary, and he came up with Jay-Z and them.
Right.
So Ty, which was the vice president of Def Jam Records at the time, which is Jay-Z's best friend.
Ty, okay.
I had to go interview Ty for the documentary, for the documentary.
Right.
And to be honest with you, Ty had to catch a flight at a certain time of the day, and he waited there for me, specifically for me to get there. I didn't know Ty. My boy that I knew from Brooklyn knew Ty and sent me to Ty. But Ty waited for me. I got there. So before I got there, I pulled up on Lilac Street. I said, yo, I wasn't in the drug game no more. Frank Nitty out there, he's still running the streets. I said, Frank Nitty. I said, I'm getting ready to go see the vice president of Def Jam right now. Jump in the car with me. I said, we're going to Def Jam right now. The motherfucker told me, yeah, my manager got me going to this rap thing later on this week.
Who was his manager?
I don't even get to that. I'm not even gonna get to that. I'm not gonna get to that. So he says to me, now mind you, I'm gonna tell you the whole story.
Okay.
I pull up on him. He said, my manager got this rap thing that we going to New Jersey, and Def Jam's gonna be there. I said, I ain't talking about no fucking intern, man. I'm going to see the vice president.
A Def Jam.
A Def Jam, and I guarantee you Jay-Z might be in the other room.
Right.
You turn this nigga on with your raps, he might put you on to Jay-Z. And at that time, everybody that Rockefeller signed, they signed because they rapped in front of him. Right. Everybody that got signed to Rockefeller, if you look at the history of Rockefeller, everybody that got signed in front of Rockefeller rapped in front of Jay-Z or Dame Dash to get that opportunity.
Right.
So he says, it's booming, I ain't going. So I'm like, you ain't going, man, come on. I talked to the nigga for about 15 minutes. I ain't going, I'm staying here. I was like, man, fuck it.
Now, do you have a pocket full of them things on him?
I don't know what he got. No. Let me bring the story right.
Okay.
He wasn't selling drugs then. He was selling DVDs and CDs then. I got the story a little confused up. My other boy,
his manager could have made it happen, though.
His manager could have made it happen. So I went to a spot where he was selling the CDs and DVDs at. He didn't want to jump in the car with me. So I got pissed off. I drive through the hood. I see this other nigga that I don't know how to rap.
Right.
So I tell him the same thing. Yo, jump in the car with me. I'm going to Def Jam right now to go meet the vice president. Man, it's booming out here, man. It's booming out here.
It was booming.
It's booming out here.
It's booming.
I said, man, stash your bundle, man. Get in the car with me, man. Let's go.
Get
We
this
on the
money.
Def Jam. A cell came, another cell came, another cell came. He looked at me, he's going, I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
I said, fuck it. I pulled off. Now, mind you, I'm tired as a motherfucker because I didn't get no sleep. I was in Philly all that night fucking with Chris and Neef, the Young Gunners.
Right.
Just on, because I was doing street gangster documentaries and I was doing the hip hop DVDs simultaneously. I was doing a lot of projects. I was getting no sleep. That was my source of getting money then. I was at a distributor. I was getting money off DVDs, making the DVDs. I was getting, that's a whole other story.
You was getting it.
I was getting it.
They said Lucky D trying to call.
So I drive. So I drive to the barbershop.
Hold on, caller.
I'm driving to the barbershop. I didn't get no sleep. So I asked my boy at the barbershop, please just drive me to New York, and when we get to New York, wake me up and I'll tell you how to get to Def Jam. So we get to Def Jam. They give me the most best hospitality a man can ask for. Come on in.
And you ain't have nobody with you.
I got my man from the barbershop that drove for me because I didn't want to fall asleep on the wheel. So my man from the barbershop, so after the interview I did with him, what I came there for, I said, let me ask you a question. If I got a guy that raps or whatever, how do I get the CD to you? Because I know you probably just throw your stuff in the box.
Right.
He said, well, you're right. That do go like that. He said, but a lot of people don't know if you write. So he thought the guy that was with me rap. He said, that's him. Let me hear it. I was like, nah, that ain't him. That could have been Frank Nitty's shot right then and there to get down with Rockefeller.
Frank Nitty, on behalf of all of us
That's just
tonight.
one story. I got so many stories where I could have put people and I gave people an
Let me hit him right
on.
quick.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Frank Nitty hit you again.
Congratulations,
it's
you
all good.
played
We live and
yourself.
learn, man. You
We live and
understand what I'm
learn,
saying?
no doubt. We live and learn.
And that's not the only story that I got with trying to get people signed. Now, I'm going to tell you another story about the guy. You want to take the caller first, or you want to go
take
to
the
story?
caller? Caller, who's this? Talk to us.
Turn your device down.
Hello?
Yeah, who this?
Who's this? Oh, man. This is the Raw Report. This is who you call the Raw Report. What's good?
Kid D,
Kid D, what's poppin'?
What up, y'all?
What up?
Sis?
Let me just say this first. Bink B is my favorite DJ forever, right?
Uh-huh.
But he's biased as fuck when it comes down to the rap battle. People not looking this show without speaking on it.
Okay.
Kid D, we've been having this argument for years. That's my sister. We've been having this argument for years. And we always debate about this. Kid D, you still on my heels for that?
She hung up. Who's this?
No, I ain't hang up. I'm giving him a chance in front of all the viewers to tell. Let me just give my spiel real quick.
Okay.
I come through the rap battle. He got it set up for me and his nigga and Little Booby. I come through, Little Booby see me and tapped out. Know what I'm saying? And when I got on the stage, I took the trophy. And then Bink B and them tried it. They said, yo, Kid D, put the trophy back up for grabs. They was biased as fuck. They told me to put my trophy back up. Bink B tried to say I won because other niggas was deep as fuck and it was a veiled show. Come on.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. This how it went.
Okay.
We had the rap battle.
Okay.
The guy named Slim Goody, which is
right.
I forgot what he called a seat.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim. His name is Critical Thinker now. His son's rappers, which is good too. His kids rap now. Back then,
they saying they can't hear Kid D.
Back then, he was an ill battle rapper, and he was winning. He was winning 3-4 weeks in a row. He was the champ. And
you get the key word. The key word is he was winning. So Kid D came on and said,
Kid D, we had this argument all the time, Kid D.
Right.
And I'm going to keep it 100 with you like I'm going to stick to my script like I've been saying it. Rest in peace, Mellow B. Now, I thought Mellow B was going to take him.
Mellow B froze.
He froze up. Kid D and Darren D stepped up for the Highland.
Really?
And they started going hard because it was Mellow B's battle.
I already had the trophy by then. Y'all trying to get me to put it back up.
No, because I'm going to tell you why, Kid D. I'm going to tell you why, sis.
This what happened. They said, put the mic back up for grabs. I said, I did my DMX shit. I said, I already battled them. I already got the trophy because I'm the illest. And everybody went crazy, and that was it.
You right. But let me tell how I seen it though. How I seen it.
How you saw it.
Right.
Mellow B came in there all night. Oh, Binky B, I heard about this guy Slim Jim. I'm gonna smash this nigga. And Mellow B, he grabbing me all night. This is what I'm gonna say to the nigga. Mellow B is one of the niggas that I look up to in rap.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm thinking Mellow B gonna take Slim Jim tonight. Mellow B gets up there, he freezes.
He froze. I couldn't believe it.
He froze. I couldn't believe it. Because Slim Jim, Mello wasn't used to a nigga to being nice as him. So Slim Jim started going off on Mello, and he froze. Kid D grabbed the mic from Mello. Kid D and Darren D started going in on motherfucking Slim Jim.
I seen Slim Jim in the mall downtown. I was getting my paid for the show. I said, you Slim Jim? He said, yeah. I said, I'm going to tear your ass up tonight.
That's right.
Yeah. So it was, we had it so the crowd judges it.
Okay.
I didn't want to say I judge it because I didn't want no parts of it. I wanted the crowd to judge it. The island came in that motherfucker 100 deep.
Oh shit!
No doubt.
KD came out there with the whole motherfucking project. Word to Fresh. She came out there 100 deep.
That's what she supposed to do.
What she was supposed to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
She came out there 100 deep. Word to Fresh. She started going sick, and it was a dog fight. But I personally just think Slim Jim was better. But
The crowd thought that Kid D killed him.
But the crowd was island.
Oh, that ain't their fault. That ain't their fault.
But you know, Kid D talks a lot of shit.
Right.
Kid D talk too much shit sometimes, and if it wasn't my sis, I would have been mad at her. She talking shit like a motherfucker. Yeah. So I see you talking all that shit. Put the trophy up for grabs going all around it.
Oh, so she already won the trophy.
She already won the trophy.
I already have won the trophy.
But she talking so much shit to me too. And it's a sis. She talking shit to me too. Yeah, fuck you, Biggie. Yeah, I won this shit. You talking all that shit. Put the trophy back up and battle one more round. She's like, fuck you. I got a trophy.
Word up.
She went to the island with that shit. I swear to God, about 2-3 days later, I go up in the motherfucking island, all them gangster niggas looking at me. I get the invite. I go to the island. I go up in Kid living room. She got that motherfucking trophy right in her motherfucking living room.
I worked for this.
No doubt.
That shit was live as fuck.
No
and to this
doubt.
day,
Yo, we need one of those again, man.
to this day, man, she talks shit to me every day, man. But I just, Slim Jim was my guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I won a lot of money on Slim Jim because because I know he can freestyle.
Right.
Nah, he's nice. Slim Jim is nice. He just ain't nicer than he just wasn't nicer than me. He just wasn't.
That night he didn't bring it.
He wasn't
Same
sitting
thing
like
Mello.
this. He wasn't the type of dude that you were supposed to put against kids.
What happened, I'm going to keep it 100. What happened was Kid D came deep.
Her phone hung up.
I'm still telling the story. Kid D came deep after he ripped Mello.
Right.
Kid D jumped on the mic and the crowd started going crazy. He almost froze.
Really?
Almost froze, but he still was in the house. Mello totally froze. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but I got some stories for you. I remember one time I had this young boy named Nino down with me back in the day.
They was mentioning the cat Nino
He
up
was
here.
tough. He was
Nino
a tough
was
rapper.
tough. Okay.
Rest in peace, Swamp. My boy Mark Board again.
Okay.
He was connected with Rough Riders back then.
Okay.
And
This is another blown deal.
This is another blown deal. Now, Nino was my younger brother at the time. And I was already getting money in the streets. And I was telling Nino, you don't need to be in the streets because I'm already active. Whatever you need, I got. You want to get fresh, I get you fresh. He was already the cute little light-skinned nigga. He didn't need nothing but no clothes. He wasn't old enough to drive a car. Whatever he wanted, I gave it to him. So, but he was the light-skinned cute nigga, and a lot of niggas in the hood used to be mad at the nigga. Giving that little punk-ass nigga a shot, man. Fuck that nigga, man. You need to give such and such a shot because he the real nigga. But at that time, I wasn't looking for the real nigga. I was looking for the talent. Nino had the talent at the time. I started understanding the business at that time.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And Nino had the talent. Now, my real niggas, I call them niggas when I need some backup in the streets.
Okay.
When it come down to talent, I'm calling Lil Nino ass because he has some fucking talent.
Right.
Or T Miz, but I can't call T Miz because he got his own thing going on. He ain't gonna fight my battle. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So boom, I got Nino with me. I keep telling this nigga don't go to this motherfucking streets. He get hard headed. He try to go to the streets just to be down. He catches a motherfucking drug case. He start doing some motherfucking time. Soon as he start doing his motherfucking time, Rough Rider finally started listening to the music from Swamp. And at that time, Rough Rider had just lost Eve. Eve just started getting into movies, and she got married to the big time nigga. She stopped rapping.
Eve, right? Okay.
D Block had D Block. The Locks had turned into D Block.
Right.
So they wasn't signed to Rough Riders. They was doing the D Block thing.
Right.
DMX was signed to Def Jam. He wasn't actually signed to Rough Riders.
Right.
Drag On was dope, but he wasn't selling no units. So the only one they had at the time was Nino. Well, not Nino. Was Drag On, Jin, and I believe Bison.
My son, okay.
My son, I believe my son ended up catching a case at that time.
My son went away.
So they was looking hard for the new talent.
For the next cat.
So Swamp like, yo, the nigga president, the nigga Dean, such and such, yo, he on Nino.
Yeah.
He keep asking about Nino.
Joaquin and Darren Dean.
Yo, them niggas called me for a month straight on trying to track Nino, and I keep acting like, oh, I don't know where he at right now. I know he in jail. I'm trying to stall it out. I didn't know what to say. After a while, they got tired of calling me. But at that time, Nino could have been the face of... If Nino wasn't in prison, Nino would have been the new face of Rough Rider when they didn't have talent. Because they lost Eve because she wasn't rapping no more. And DMX wasn't signed to Rough Rider. The Lots wasn't signed to Rough Rider. My son, which was on the come up, went to jail. Jen was only a freestyle rapper. He didn't know how to make no songs. Nino was the face.
Now, Jen had one from 106 and Park. Right.
So Rough Riders had ended up signing Jen. But at the time, he couldn't produce no music. Now, us, we had so much dope music. They was like, he's ready. He's ready right now. He's going to be the new face. But he was in prison. And that was the opportunity because he didn't listen. So I got so many experiences. I can tell you more shit where I...
Let me ask you this. Who are your favorites right now in the city of New Haven?
It depends what style I'm looking for.
Okay.
Would it come down to spitting monkey bars? Or
Come
would
down
it come
to
down to
spitting
put music, like nice music?
Spitting bars.
How about both?
Both.
There's a lot of talent out
It's
here.
a
You
lot
can't
of
even
talent.
say favorites.
It is a lot of talent.
There's so much.
I got favorites.
Like I just got a bragging rights CD, man. That joint is dope.
Yeah, bragging rights is dope. He's dope.
For me, when it come down to
Varsity,
monkey, for
Wiley, a lot of people.
Jitter.
Jitter.
Mel.
There's so many nasty niggas out there. But I'm getting ready to do 3 times dope mix CD with Bugatti 203.
I believe he's up here.
Bragging rights.
Who,
and,
Bugatti?
Mel G's.
Trizzy's dope.
I like a lot of rappers. I like a lot of rappers for different reasons. I like Wally Don. To me, Wally Don
has good. You know
Wally
what
Don know how to make good
What's
music.
my man named?
I like Hayes
cat?
the Punter too.
Hayes the Punter's dope.
I think Tone B is a dope motherfucker, but he just gets sidetracked.
What's the dark skin kid name with the beard? I was playing his music.
Jitter's a dope motherfucking rappers, but you know
Jitter's
sometimes people look at age and think because he's a old
Jitter's
school,
a
but the
fucking
nigga
monster,
can rap
yo.
his fucking ass off.
Jitter's a monster.
He can rap, but
What's
you
my
know
man
what?
name?
Right now we in a time where
Wait,
bars
hold
really
up,
don't
hold
be
up.
counting
I
this
think
shit.
it's about to be a battle going down in the bullpen between Kia D and Ebony Nelson.
Who's Ebony Nelson?
I don't know, but they going back and forth. They going back and forth in the
I don't
bullpen
know
about
Ebony.
who better.
Is Ebony got bars?
I don't know.
What's my man name? Who I was playing his music? Let me see if I can find
Phil
his
Blunt.
Phil Blunt is very talented.
Phil Blunt is talented.
There's so many
This
dope
is dark
people out
skin
there.
kid. What the fuck is his name?
I
yo?
can't say who my favorite is. I just know the project that I'm going for right now, I'm doing it for specific reasons. I'm not saying they're my best rappers that I like, but for the project that I want to do at the moment, they're the best for what I want to do. But I like other people for different reasons, and I think they're equally dope.
He a dark skin cat. He got the beard. He always be on live sometimes.
Dark skinned cat with the beard.
I can't think of his name. He got the song. It's called Monster. What the fuck is my man's name? Oh, Quapo.
Quapo's a monster. I like his style. I don't really listen to his bars like that, but I like his energy and how he flow. I like how he rides the beat.
Yeah, Kid D said she'll write something for Ebony. And
I can tell you who's one of the most talented motherfuckers out here though.
Who?
I'm not saying cause say for rap, but he's just talented as fuck.
Who's that?
A young boy named Butter.
Butter?
Oh yeah, I went to school
very,
with
very,
him.
very
He
talented.
really is.
He's
He
very
really
talented.
is.
He's a hook master.
Sherm said, "Drop a beat so Bink and T Miz can."
I don't need no beats.
Look at T Miz.
He said,
Look at T Miz. Let me put this motherfucking camera
I
in his
ain't
head.
about to rap though.
Wait till they gonna love this shit when I get to New York and tell this fucking story. I hope all my New York cats is watching this Joker and looking at his bullshit. He looking to get his head down. I'm so fucking mad at him. I don't know what to do.
Rob, don't do that, man.
Ray Rice, if you watching, look at this Joker. He is acting up.
Yo, you know who a lot of people sleeping on that's dope? That
Who?
know how to make songs?
Who?
Rick Jones.
Rick Jones is dope.
See, but
Rick Jones is fire.
He's a rookie, and a lot of people might not put no respect on his name,
Right.
because he's not the bar nigga.
Shout out to my man D.
But
Woo.
when it comes down to
Old
making
Cheddar,
a
he got
complete
some shit
song,
too.
he's dope. He's dope, and I like him because he's dope, and he know how to make songs.
Don't forget y'all tomorrow. Check out Real Nigga Shit.
I like Wiley
Kia
because
D.
he spit that pain
Yeah, Wally
Wally
a
spits
beast.
that pain.
Yeah.
He sounds like he been around for a lot. He sounds like he an OG nigga.
They be shitting him. My man Banter Don.
Young
I like his
Boss
shit.
is dope.
Young Boss.
Young Boss is a dope lyricist.
Shout out to my man Banter Don.
He's
got
very
that shit.
talented. Tone B, Jitter.
Cheddar.
Quapo.
Shay Williams. I don't want your shit tonight. Don't
Who
you
else is
fucking
dope?
bother me.
Varsity.
I heard
Phil
of Varsity.
Blood.
There's a lot of talent in these cities.
I don't really know where the females at nowadays though.
Oh.
I don't know where the female. I'm not in sync with the female spitters.
But Kia D is kind of holding it down.
No, but Kia D she's not trying to be into music like that.
She got a show now. It's called Real Nigga Shit.
Yeah.
I think she's into that now.
I mean, Kia D is that's my sister.
Don't forget tomorrow, Real Nigga Shit, 7:00. Kia D. Y'all check that out. It's an amazing show.
Who else is dope that I like that I'm sleeping?
There's a lot
There's
of
a dude
talent.
named Fuego that I like.
Fuego Fresh.
He's dope.
Fuego Fresh is dope. You know who else
He's
is dope?
dope.
No Leo.
T-Relly, I believe.
No Leo.
No Leo's ill too.
dope.
Yeah,
No Leo's ill.
dope. IB Trizzy's dope.
Ty Henny.
Ty Henny's dope. I'm not gonna say Ty Henny's the lyricist nigga, but he has his own sound that's unique. Ebony's dope.
Ebony is right here, Bink. Do you know her? She says she better than me. Who is this Ebony person?
I don't know, but I seen her and Kia D
know.
going back and forth in the bullpen.
We gotta find out who this Ebony lady
and I'm just
is.
like mad eye emojis. Like,
who's 203 Vinny? You know 203 Vinny? Tommy Dash, T. Relly. There's a lot of names coming up.
That's my hood right there.
T-Relly dope.
Them boys
T-Relly
is different
dope.
too.
T-Relly dope.
What you say, Miz?
Yeah, Relly and Dash, them boys.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear Dash, but I heard of the name. I can't co-sign if he's dope or not because I didn't hear the music.
Lucky
but I
Jason,
heard of him though.
Lucky Jason, I fuck with Wally, Jitter, Quapo, Tone B, Bugatti, and Kia D. Perp Brunson.
Perp is a dope. Oh, that's the female, but I think she's down south now.
Perp is down. Yeah, Perp.
But
I forgot about Perp.
That's sis too.
Perp
She's
was in my
dope.
video.
I like her. That she's cool. She's dope too.
Yeah, Perp. I forgot
all about
Perp.
Perp because out of mind, get out of sight,
There's
out of
so
mind
many
sometimes.
of
You
them.
know how it is.
You know a King Joe? Somebody said King Joe.
I don't know King Joe.
Shay Williams said repping her husband Tommy Dash.
Yeah, Dash.
Tommy Dash, fellow Stones.
Philo Stones. Them boys.
Philo
rap,
Stones, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Them boys
Okay.
rap.
It's a lot
I like
of talent.
IB Trizzy because he has his own thing going on too.
Yeah, he
as
got
far
his
as
own
sound.
thing going on, yeah.
He has his own sound. I like me.
Lil D Russ, man. Lil Poppy, man.
Me
Lil
personally,
Poppy moving.
Me personally, a lot of rappers don't impress me because I don't rap right now. And some of my raps 20 years ago, I don't think they can beat my 15-year-old raps. So if you got to impress me. But I like a good 10, 15 of them though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's Little Drink? Anybody Little Drink is a young era nigga. I follow him. Yo, they're talking about this Ebony girl. I guess Ebony and Kia D. Kia D might be retired though. You know
I don't.
what I'm
Yeah, like to be honest with you.
Wait,
If
Kia
a
D
female
just said
rapper
she gonna
does
make a
come for
diss track.
Kia, to me, she won't get no stripes coming for Kia because at this moment, Kia's not focused on music.
Right.
She just said she gonna put a diss track out about
She
her.
can do. I mean, she put her mind to it. I'm sure she can
I'm here
do
because-
it. That's not what she's focused on.
Yo, who this? Talk to us.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, this Lucky J, man.
Lucky J, I heard you got bars.
I've been had bars since I was a little boy, man.
Well, let
I
us
do it
hear
for
something
fun,
then. Let us hear something.
You supposed to then put a beat on. How you got the legends on the show and ain't got no beat on
We
yet?
want to hear something from you.
Man, listen, man. My verse is called $1 million a verse.
No word.
Huh?
Heard you, son. Heard you, son. Word up.
Nah, but on the real shit, I done heard Ebony Nelson say. Ebony Nelson said she got bars and she got.
Ebony Nelson, call in,
I
Ebony.
know what the fuck that's about.
Yeah, Ebony, call in. Call in and spit a hot 16 real quick.
Hey, Ebony, call in. This your shot route there. 'Cause I ain't heard of you, but yeah, I'm not doubting
Ebony,
you.
call in and
Let
spit
me
your
hear-
joint.
Let me hear something.
Yeah, no doubt. Ebony, call in.
That's what I want.
Now, Lucky J, are you her manager?
No, I'm not. I'm not a manager at all. But I heard Kia D and Kia D hot.
Right.
I heard Ebony Nelson. I never heard of Ebony Nelson, but she's saying she's better than Kia D, and it's only one way to find out.
Yeah, that's true.
But like I said, man, if somebody come for Kia at this time, it's like why do you come for her that she's not focused on rap like that?
Right.
But not saying she can't do it.
I'm sure she could throw something. I'm sure she could put something together.
She hibernate for a week or two. You know, she'll be right back in the loop. I'm sure she could do that.
I'm sure she could put something together.
Now I think this is something that just happened in the bullpen.
This just happened tonight.
This just happened.
Because Ebony Nelson, she's
inside the bullpen.
Ebony Nelson, call in, please.
Shout out to Lil Drink. Drink.
Lucky J still on the phone?
Yeah, he's shouting out. He just hung up and just shout out whoever his buddies are. He's just shouting them out.
Yeah, it's a you know who I like too?
Who?
This dude from Bridgeport called Brillo. He's dope.
I've heard of Brillo.
He's fucking
I've heard
dope.
of Brillo.
He's dope to me. I like him.
Kia D said, if somebody come for me, I'm gonna eat their food.
I know she will do.
That's how you start the bar off right there.
Kia D's the type of Kia D. She's a beast. Kia D. She understands the art of war. She knows how to win.
Right.
Even if not saying she's not lyrical. I'm not saying this.
Right.
So when I say this,
right,
she understands how to win by all means necessary.
Right.
Sort of like, you know how 50 Cent, he just knows how to.
Right. He knows how to win.
Gets under your skin.
Kia
he
said,
just
"Don't
knows
confuse."
how to win.
Kia said, "Don't confuse
like
retirement.
That.
I will make every move I
need." She came up with under some thorough people, so she understands.
Shout out to Brooke Goodman.
She understands the game.
Her son he's gonna come up. He got some hot shit. We got some hot shit from North Carolina. Oh, my man K Son. Yo, it's a lot of talent, yo.
Cam Cash is dope to me.
Cam Cash, where's he from?
He's dope.
He's from New
Haven.
Haven.
He's from New Haven. He got some skills.
I feel like there's a lot of people in New Haven that does have talent. They just don't know how to. They don't know how to market it or promote it.
It's rough right
and
now.
And not only that, New Haven they go for the popular people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a couple of people that's lyrically not even good, but because they're well known, everybody's like, oh, he's hot, or oh, she's hot.
Like who?
That's what a rap.
I'm not saying no names, but
outside New Haven, that's where the rap game is at now. You don't have to be hot.
Right.
To be
but
be
that
popping
sucks,
in the rap
though.
game now.
But that sucks though.
That's just where we at.
And
That's
to me,
where we
I
at
feel like
now.
that's watering down
I
rap
agree.
in general. And
I agree. Hip hop is in a messed up
But you're
predicament
absolutely
right
now. Because right now, all you need is a hot beat and a good chorus, and you can say anything.
They saying Little Yachty hot now.
I don't even know who that is.
The dude with the fucking purple, red, whatever the fuck
beads.
is.
Okay.
He's whack as fuck, but I mean, he's making a bag. So I mean,
yo, who's this?
They like it. What the fuck?
Right.
Man, it's Lucky J again, man. I'm drunk.
Fuck.
Oh, we sober up here, brother.
Lucky J, what's good?
Hey,
you about to spit?
We sober up here, brother.
Lucky J, you about to spit some joints?
Man, I got 16.
Spit them
shit. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Spit
Let me hear it right now. Let me hear it.
Word up.
Pump it and dump it right now to Road Report. If you in the comments right now, pump it and dump it if Lucky J is hot right now.
Lucky J, it's on you. We waiting on you, brother.
Right now, Lucky. Let me see what you got.
You want the bars?
Yeah, we want bars.
There's a big ass pork. Let me hear what you got.
Nobody wins when the family feuds. Ooh. That's why I cut my family off so nobody feuds. Ooh. Nobody lose. Nobody ooze. Ooh. Rudy Pool. Ooty ooh.
Hang this motherfucker up ASAP. This nigga's whack, yo.
Alexis Jones said, y'all don't hang up.
That nigga's trash, yo. That nigga was whack.
Congratulations.
We gonna give him a shot.
That nigga was trash.
He said he was drunk.
Yo.
And a website, I respect Bink. He encourages people even if they trash.
Yo, Lucky J was
That's what he do.
Garbage, yo.
That's what he do.
Because I don't want you to shoot it down, man.
Yo, Trav, keep it 100.
Man.
Yo, we gotta take a vote on that shit.
Everybody,
pump it or dump it.
They saying dump.
Bink, pump it. Pink, pump it or dump it.
Me?
Yeah.
Dump it.
Yo, Trav, pump it or dump it.
Dump that shit.
Coco, pump it or dump it.
Before you even hit the buzzer, so you know I'm gonna say dump it.
Yo, Lucky J, this shit was garbage, yo.
Lucky J, a drunk mind's supposed to spit a sober tongue. You said some bullshit just now.
That's the thing that I'm talking about. Where you got I don't be impressed a lot of times. Man.
Yo, Kid D said, "Fuck, dump him, punching that nigga in the face."
Yo,
Tony said, "Dump it."
Yo, my mic on?
Yeah, your mic is on.
All right, I'll give you this real quick, Rob. And then I'm leaving.
Fucking, he better hack like
I'm on the highway floating, sober, reflecting on life, striving to master self and all my negative vices. Advice from Andrew, the alcoholic, was priceless. Don't tell him your moves before you make them. Remain silent. Another vet, he read me like the Bible. He said I wear the mask, but the mask don't cover what I did. He said he could see the pain under my eyelids and straight to my soul right through my iris. I've donated wheatgrass to the homeless. I pulled guns. I shot a few brothers. I don't condone it. I did time. I gave them what I owed them. A few chicks I had to let go that I couldn't grow with. I start to understand Dr. Dre reason for making millions of dollars and up and leaving it. I guess peace of mind is the ultimate freedom. My vision board is opulent and it's a rerun in my mind. My thoughts has become a better me. I know I come from kings and queens, my royal pedigree, but being taught by savages on how to hate me had me acting out of character. The energy's real, the enemy's real, the one within is realer. 32 dynasties, world wonders, we built them. And they got the nerve to say that it was aliens. I asked questions in classes, they tried to fail me in history. Wasn't my story, but a myth to me. Watching my mama put presents under the Christmas tree. Thought of stealing cash out the church collection plates. No more fried bologna sandwiches, I'd invest in steak. Wakes and funerals, the gangster eulogies read. Get bagged with a gun today, guaranteed bid in the feds. And all of this was taking place inside a young soldier's head. Since NYI, I knew the system wanted me dead, but couldn't kill me. Though they tried, I didn't oblige it. Running up out the courthouse was my only logic. I just wanted to make music my dudes could ride with. And show the world I was nice without being biased.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I believe that's that. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
It was definitely more than 16.
Yeah, that was more than 16.
Yeah, you just
I knew he was gonna do it.
Fuck it, I'm gonna give him one more too.
Oh shit!
This 20-year-old shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying this shit is 20 years. My shit 20 years old.
You need a beat? You need a beat?
Beat, acapella will make me a difference. Whatever the viewers want.
Okay.
Fuck it, check it. I ball with the best, hustling, love them checks from the first to the third. We flip birds and then get fresh. Regime, I rep to death. We scream out riot with a block to the head that make bread. My gang on tie, I'm thug. You could tell from the flow I'm street. I'm ill on any beat, hated by the chief of police. Never been sweet, grunging. How could I be lost? I'll sort your boss, touch you in a gun out toss and quit it be yak. Never been afraid to claps. They dressed in black. Thug cats for real. I ain't rapping 20 years. I still can get busy though, you know what I'm saying?
Coco, it's on you, Coco. Coco, you got something?
I don't know, hold on.
Uh-oh, Coco got bars?
See, I ain't spit that rap in so long, I forgot it.
Nah, back in high school, I used to write poems and stuff, and then my kid's father, he's a rapper, so he used to, like, him and his friends used to throw me on tracks, like,
okay, so you do got some shit.
All right, let me think. Hold on.
Oh shit, I ain't know this.
Nah, I ain't spitting nothing.
Oh man.
Go ahead, spit it. Go ahead.
I really don't remember.
I'm gonna say my rhyme, but maybe I'll remember to it. I ball with the best, hustling, love them checks from the first to the third. We flip birds and then get fresh. Regime, we rep to death. We scream out riot with a block to the head to make bread. My cane on tired, I'm thug. You could tell from the flow I'm street. I'm ill on any beat, hated by the chief of police. Never been sweet, grunging. How could I be soft? I'll extort your boss, touch you in a gun out toss and quit it be yak. Never been afraid of gas face dressed in black. Thug cats feel my rap. Trust. It ain't another one quite like me, can write like me. It ain't too many nice like me, but FDC, riot, the clique I run with, bust guns quick, the troop the buns quick. I used to call me Quickie, Bink hot hands on the block, I was fast. Every hour turned in grams, now Bink's the man. Came up, run my turf. I ain't little Charlie no more, got my own work. I'm a big dog, I pay dues in the game, it's rules in the game. Used to have jewels with my name, it's rules to the game. Loyal to fiends, never had Dookie Coke. DJ Bink B never been broke. Ooh.
Yo, who's this? 203 Vinny. Oh, yeah. 203 Vinny, what's good?
What's good?
Talk to us, baby.
Feel me? I wanted to spit a little quick 16.
Spit that shit, baby. You know, do your thing.
I word. Still down, coming up, I done seen a lot. Niggas always want them 30s, but I never box. Older niggas with the guns, they be rocking locks. Trigger figure itch a nigga like I got the pox. My mama raised me strong, I'm built like an ox. Beat a nigga senseless, you gon' need a mop. You another hating nigga, open up a spot. I'm down in the paint, trying to get a fucking block. Worded on them niggas, nigga, that'll get you shot. You never shot a gun, but you worried about the mops. Your music trash, nigga, stealing flows like you with your pops. 270 in weight, moving like a croc. I piss on a nigga grave, talking to the cops.
You got
no doubt.
You got some skills, brother.
203 Vinny in the building.
Feel me?
No doubt.
Hey, yo, Wally Don is on top, though. Word of my mother. For real.
Yeah, Wally Don is a monster, yo.
For a fact.
No doubt. Good looking on the call-in, baby.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, fam.
Go ahead, Rob.
Huh?
I
need a beat, yo.
I
need a beat.
Shit.
I need a beat.
I'm feeling good, man.
I need a beat. Huh? What? Ooh. Hold on. I'm gonna pass it. Yo. I come through to New Haven from New York. Come through. I don't be aborting my mission. I come through. Chicks I be kissing. Don't never be dissing. No cats around me. You don't want to see me. I'm this and that. Kind of chubby. Don't call me fat. Shout out to my man Bink B's in the spot. You know we about to get that guap. About to go upstairs and hit the wife's G-spot. Come through. What you want to do? Coco's in the building. We got snowed in. Turn your eyes black and blue. What you want to do? I want the freestyle top of the head. Rest in peace to my cast is dead. We coming through for the run fucking rhyme. I got the time. I'm about to turn it over to Big B, cause I'm out of raps. I sound like crap, but that's okay. They better not diss me in the bullpen, cause I never be your motherfucking friend. The motherfucking beat's on and I'm crazy. I ain't lazy, unless it's the first of the month. I don't smoke no blunts, but I come through and say what you wanna do. It's Rob D, I'm here for you. Big B, my man, it's on you.
My mellow, my man. I'm here on the mic, about to spit some grams. I'm hot like a dude from New York. Matter of fact, I'm hot like the devil with a pitchfork. I can flow from the top of my dome. I walk alone. Used to walk Elm City with big chrome. Now I'm positive, it's how I live. I got my own crib, I got my own kids. I can spit from the top of my mind. I'm fine like Einstein. I'm great minds. Got flow, I freestyle, great. Word up, I never sold coke with shake. Sold rocks, powder. I never stink, always take a shower.
Let's go, Coco, what's good? Hold on. Coco, what's good? Here she go.
The name is Coco when I'm chilling on the spot. All these niggas know that. I don't know.
I ain't trying to be no rapper.
No doubt.
I was about to go in.
Coco's about to go in. You gotta understand, we ain't rappers up here.
Word up.
We ain't rappers.
I'm more of a writer. I'm not gonna front. I'm more of a writer.
Yo, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Yo, this was amazing. Thank you to Bink B. Thank you to Trav Pittman coming through. We learned some shit tonight, yo. Yo, now if they trying to do that thing on the music tips, should they reach out to you?
Yes, you can reach me. You could, if you got hot music, email it to djbinkbturnup@gmail.com. And once again, I want to say, if you want to get into the you want to get your kids to learn how to DJ, we teaching them more than just how to DJ. We teaching them life skills. We gonna teach them how to hustle legally with hip hop. More than just DJ, we're gonna teach them how to hustle with hip hop.
Right.
And we're only gonna take 50 seats for Rock the Beats DJ Camp this summer, ages from 7 to 14. If you want contacts, inbox Callie McCown on Facebook, and she's gonna lead you the right direction. And we just trying to do it for the youth, man.
No doubt. Don't forget tomorrow, the RNS show, Real Nigga Shit with Kia D, 7 o'clock. Y'all check that out. It's crazy. Last week was crazy. Yo, we thank everybody for watching. Yo, Coco, you got any shout-outs before you go?
Thanks to everybody for watching.
Yo, can I say something else, Ryan?
No doubt. Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for the Raw Report for having me, man.
No doubt.
Thank you for
it was
coming.
a blessing for you to come through, man. I was so happy when you showed up, yo.
And it's nice to meet you, Coco.
Nice to meet you as well.
Hold on, wait a minute. Fuck out of that bullshit.
All right.
Yo, Big V still got lyrics. Yo, we out, y'all. Thank you for watching the Raw Report. See you next week. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Hold up, I got a question though. Somebody gonna help me get my car out this snow?
I don't got my shovel.
I'm sorry,
I got
ma'am.
my shovel.
Man, you got called AAA. Ma'am, call AAA. They'll be here momentarily.
Oh, that's messed up, right?
You snowed in?
I don't know, probably.
Nah, you should be good. Yo, we out, y'all. Thanks to Bink B. Thanks
Have
to
a nice night, everybody. Good night.
Coco for coming through. We out, y'all. Peace.
I got a freaky